good? What's good? What's good? What's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Man, welcome to another episode of Trappin Tuesdays, y'all. Listen, y'all could have been anywhere in the world. Y'all could have been tuning into anything that was going on, but y'all decided to be here. Y'all tuning into us, and for that, we want to tell y'all thank y'all, because without y'all, each and every week, there is no Trappin Tuesday. There is no Wall Street Trapper. There is no Wall Street Looks Like Us Now. And so for that, I just want to tell y'all thank y'all, man. True that you had a fire little beat you was about to play. I want to hear that right quick, dog. Like, I felt it in my belly. You feel me? I don't know what that beat was, you heard me? What that was you was about to play, dog. I need to hear that. Don't try to hide that. I heard it. I heard it. I like that. I really like that. I heard it. I felt I felt that growl, like, right? So listen to me, y'all. Today I want to walk us. Every message that we deliver, it compounds. They overlap one another for a reason. Each message is designed to help us take another step on the ladder, and it improves the trajectory to where we're headed. But it's the reason why you never often hear us say the same thing twice, is because every message is designed to navigate each one of us in a specific direction. But the ultimate goal, no matter what direction we take, is the end result. And the end result is financial transformation. Financial transformation is key. Because each one of us, every one of y'all that come into this show each and every week, whether it's online, whether you in here in person, like every one of us are in a different place financially, but we know we want to improve. Improvement means we must make internal change. The thing about internal change is it can be painful. It's easy to change my clothes. That doesn't really take too much from me. But it's harder for me to change my thought process, because that process has been cultivated over time. And I want to dig into that for a little second, Jose. Because our greatest investment isn't a stock. Our greatest investment isn't a piece of real estate. Our greatest investment is the time that we spend curating new thoughts that allow us to, watch this, Jose, it allows us to create new behaviors, so that new behaviors can create new actions, and then new actions give us new outcomes. All right? So I realized, Jose, that over this last year, bruh, I spent a lot of time curating new thoughts. And sometimes I literally battle with my old way of thinking with my new way of thinking. Bro, my old way of thinking is so... I'll keep it clean. My old way of thinking is just like, I don't want to say barbaric, but it's like it's a bullyish mindset, right? Like I'm a trample with something in a way. Like my old way of thinking I don't have too much reason. My old way of thinking doesn't come with too much compromise. Because my old way of thinking was always get it done, no matter what. No matter whose feelings get crushed, no matter who gets rolled over. I didn't limit what I think was possible, but my means to get there was what my old thinking got in the way. Because my old way of thinking, it was simply crush whoever has to be crushed. My old way of thinking was, we used to have this saying when I was in prison, Jose, it used to be called muscle game only. In prison, it was, and we used to call it Braveheart. I created a brand in prison called Braveheart. And that simply meant muscle game only. Now, mind you, I'm 180, about 5'9", grew into the 5'10" over time. But my heart was so big. My heart was so big, and I always felt like no matter if you was bigger than me, I felt like you didn't have more heart than me. I really didn't mind getting in a fight with the bigger dudes because I felt like if you didn't knock me out, I would fight you long enough till I would win. I feel like I had that much scrap in me. So in prison, Jose, I didn't mind losing fights because I understood that when the other big dogs saw me, they'd be like, nah. Like, dude, I don't even feel like going through that with him. You feel me? Like, that ain't a one-hitter quitter. Right? And it didn't matter. Like, I'm average height as a man, so it wasn't a short man's complex. It was just the heart in me said that you don't have more heart than me. You ain't been through what I've been through. Like, you ain't willing to sacrifice it all. But what happened was, Jose, that mindset actually hindered me. Because I was doing unnecessary damage on the journey. A lot of times, watch this, Jose, we're operating from acts of the flesh. And acts of the flesh get in the way of fruit of the Spirit. I'm saying that because the journey is oftentimes easier than we allow it to be. Hear me, Jose. Hear me. The journey is often easier than we allow it to be. So I've seen sometimes what we say, it's taking me longer to get there because I'm doing it alone. I'm going to be real with you. That's an act of the flesh. The journey is taking longer because you have not submitted. You have not yielded to the instructions that was given to you. I sat down earlier, Jose, in the room, and we had a conversation, and I promise you, bro, like what we're about to do next is going to be so amazing. But I remember sitting in here in the dark with nothing in here saying, this too small for where I'm going. Immediately, nothing was in here. I said, this is too small for where I'm going. And we barely been in here 3 years. Our greatest investment, Jose, is always the investment in how we think. But I'm going to go a little bit further. And this one going to throw a lot of people off, Jose. Our greatest investment, hear me, Our greatest investment is going to always be the investment in our ability to relinquish control. That's going to be our greatest investment. People always think it's knowledge. But God didn't hire the smartest. Pharaoh did. God didn't always put the smartest people in place. God didn't always put the most brilliant people in place. God didn't always put the people with the highest IQ in place. God ain't always put the people who can make the most money in place. But what he did do was he made people jealous. People got jealous of the ones who were willing to relinquish control. We often think we got to be the smallest. Watch this. Joseph only told his brothers about the dream. He said, bro, I had a dream, y'all. And here's what it looked like. He wasn't the smartest. He damn sure wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the oldest. David was tending to sheep. His daddy said, surely you talking about my other 6 sons, not David. Because he wasn't looked at as the smartest. But we talking about men who are willing to relinquish control. Saul was put in position. But why did Saul's position get taken from him? Because he decided to do what? I need control. Moses got denied the promised land because he spiked the rock twice. Moses, I told you, hit the rock, speak to it. Speak to it. You hit it not once. You hit it twice. I ain't tell you do that. So you telling me you're going to supersede what I say do so you want control. So he put Joshua in place and said, hey, I'm with you as I was with Moses. He ain't never put the smartest person in position. I know, I get it. We hear it all the time. Your greatest investment is in the knowledge. Your greatest investment is in the information that is part of the equation. That is part of the equation. Your greatest investment will always be in your ability to have patience and relinquish control. Watch this. If we go a little bit further, I'm going to go a little further and say this to y'all. Your best version of where you want to go, 98% of the time, is not even much in God's playbook. Because what we're doing is we're looking at where we want to go in life, financially, career-wise, personally. We're looking at it through a diluted prism. We're looking at where we want to go in life based on experiences that we've had. And the problem with experiences that we've had in life, the experiences that we've had in life are often curated by the mistakes we've made, or by the exposure we've had, or by the environment that we've been planted in. That is a diluted prism. Because even in the worst environment, how many times did we sit down and say, God, I relinquish control, give me the vision, and I'm going to sit patient until the vision is made clear. What does he say in Habakkuk? Write the vision, make it plain, so that those who see it let's just be honest, y'all. How many times have we sat down and asked for the vision and then was patient enough to let the vision be revealed to us? Let's think about Pharaoh for a second. Who had a dream and couldn't interpret the vision. But who could interpret the vision? Joseph. Pharaoh had the dream, couldn't interpret the vision. Why he couldn't interpret the vision? Because he thought he was God. Pharaoh thought he was God. And so when you think you got that much control over your life, you will never interpret God's vision. So watch this. What if Pharaoh, oh, this is so good. Jose. This is in the moment. Pharaoh thought he was God. Now, I'm not saying that none of y'all think y'all God. I know that y'all don't think that. But what I do think that you have in your mind is that you have sole control of your life. And so you think because you have sole control of your life, you think you got to control every aspect of it. So when life brings you through the different vicissitudes, your goal is to, nope, I want to pull right so I can lean this way. I'm going to pull left so I can lean this way instead of saying, nah, I'm going to relinquish control, God, because you said all things work in favor of those who, here's the prerequisite for all things working in your favor. You got to love the Lord. That's the prerequisite. The prerequisite says that, yes, all things will work in your favor, but you have to love the Lord. So that law is only in state for those who love the Lord. So how do we get there? That means we got to fix our heart posture. Okay, let's go back to it, y'all. The greatest investment that you will ever make will always be not the information. That's part of the equation. Because you need the information once God said, hey, I need you to go this way. Okay, God, bet. Go this way. I need some information. Okay, let me download the information in you then. Cool. But information with no direction, the GPS gonna keep saying detour. The GPS gonna keep saying because you got the information. The information is once the map come on, it shows you all the different highways you can take. That's the information. But you gotta get direction. Who gives us direction? We get direction when we say what? I relinquish control. So the GPS has, watch this, the GPS got all the directions. How many times you done got on the GPS and you're like, why this thing keep sending me in circles? Why this thing taking me the long way? I'm just trying to go over here. Why did it take me the long way? I done been in an Uber before and be like, hey, bro, don't make that turn. Go this way. Why? Because he got directions. He got information, but not proper direction. So watch this. Joseph, even in prison, is still saying, God, I trust you. Even being sold by his brothers, he said, God, I trust you. So his greatest investment wasn't information. His greatest investment was relinquishing control. His greatest investment was, even in tribulation, even at the bottom, he said, God, I trust you. How hard is that for a lot of us? Because watch this. Joseph talking to his partner in the cell. I'm going to make it make sense like me. Like he in the cell running it with his homie. Like, yeah, dog, I'm in here for this, but they got me down bad. My brother and them got me here, dog. They down. I'm good, though. So he run a little up to his cellmate. His cellmate get free. All he tell his cellmate is, hey, bro, don't forget about me. Look out for me when you get up there. That's like me being in jail. Say, hey, bro, when you go home, man, holler at my people for me. Man, don't forget about me, dog. Check this out. It was still about 8 to 10 years. At that point, you could have easily been like, man, he done went home and forgot about me, dog. Okay, not everybody, but somebody in the chat know what it's like when you in jail and you get cool with somebody while you in jail, and then you think he gonna hold you down when he go home. He go home, you like, damn, dude forgot about me. And then one day you get an expected letter out of nowhere with some pictures, and it's like, hey, dog, I ain't forget about you. You like, damn, my dog, and that lasts you for about a year. You keep going look at the pictures. My dog, my doggy. So watch this. Homie rocking it. Pharaoh had a dream. I can't interpret the dream. Hey, bro. Hey, I know my homie. He locked up. He can interpret the dream. You lying. No, he can interpret the dream. I got you. What his name is? His name Joseph. He over there in cell block D. Man, let me holler at him right quick. He brings Joseph up. Joseph interpret the dream. Watch this. God put him in position. Why? Because all things work in the favor for those who what? Love the Lord. Joseph ain't never stopped loving him. Watch this. Even when things ain't going the way you think they supposed to go. Our biggest issue is everything got to go the way we want them to go. And when they don't go the way we want them to go, guess what we do? We turn our back on God. So Joseph go to the Pharaoh and say, hey, check this out. You good right now, but hey, you got a famine coming, my guy, and it's going to last 7 whole years. Hey, it about to be a drought. You got to stack up for 7 whole years, my boy. And watch this. He ain't rock with Joseph on the string of Joseph. He don't even know Joseph. He rock with Joseph based on the relationship with his pop. What happened when God put you in the situation to build a relationship with somebody who gonna put you in position to be the most powerful, the strongest that you ever been in your life? Our problem too is we don't know how to cultivate relationships, is we don't see the benefit in the beginning. We don't know how to cultivate relationships if we don't see the power of the relationship in the beginning. Joseph ain't know that. But in the process of him talking like, oh, bet, you work with your boy, bet. If you get an opportunity, bro, man, look, put in a word for me, dog. I got you. We're talking 10 years later. But guess what? The seed was planted. The seed was planted. Some of us be so selfish. We so self-centered. Everything gotta be about us. Watch this. We ain't no better than Pharaoh, because if it don't serve us, watch this. I'm cutting them off because they don't serve me. I'm cutting them off because they interrupting my peace. I'm cutting them off because we so quick to cut. What if Joseph would have cut off? What if during the 10 years Joseph would have cursed old boy out? Old boy don't know that Joseph cursed him out, but guess who did him? God. We We don't understand, watch this, we don't understand the intrinsic value of nurturing good relationships. Bro, how you think we got to the Kansas City Chiefs? God is my PR. I don't got a PR team. I've never paid for a PR team, family. How you think we got on BET? I don't know nobody over there. But guess what though? In the beginning of the pandemic, when it first hit, a couple football players hit me up and they said, hey, Trap, bruh, I don't know whether I should take the shot or not, bruh. I said, hey, check this out, homie. I'm going to be honest with you. You worked your whole life to be in the NFL. My whole life I've been in the street, dog. I can't tell you what to do, but here's what I can do. I can show you how to make some money, and then you make the decision. He said, bet. He called me back. He said, Trap, you mind doing a Zoom call with me and like 6 of my other partners in the NFL? How much you gonna charge us? I said, bro, I ain't gonna charge you nothing. It's all good. I ain't really much tripping. It wound up being 22 of them. We did that. They hit me up. They say, bro, that was good. I said, bet. They hit me back like 6 months later. They say, Trap, you'll do it again for us, dog? We'll pay you this time because we want my homie from Kansas City. We want my homie from San Francisco. We want my homie from the Bears. We got a couple homies from Baltimore. We'll pay you, dog. You know, I'm like, bro, I don't care. I got y'all. That was 2019. That was 2020. Guess what? 2023, they called me. Hey, Trap, I know it's all love, bro, but hey, we doing a workshop at the NFL. We plugged you in. You charging what you want to charge. Oh, bet. Game time. Here's what happened. Same thing with Joseph. Same thing with Joseph. He fostered a good relationship, not based on what the relationship could do for him, but he just understood, like, yo, it is what it is. And you never know what a person gonna do when you not there. You so quick to cut somebody off. You so quick, this disrupting my peace. You don't even got peace. And you don't got peace because you basing your peace off externally. You ain't basing your peace from fruit of the Spirit. You ain't basing your peace off the word. So the greatest investment you're going to always make is what? Not the information. It's your ability to relinquish control and operate from that fruit of the Spirit. And not that our biggest downfall is because we operate from this monster right here. And the Bible tells us this thing so profoundly, so many times. It says, do not be a debtor of the flesh. Let me make that make sense to you. Do not borrow from the flesh. Do not make loans from the flesh. And you know what it says after that? Because you can never pay it back. Because we can never pay it back. You know why? The minute we borrow from it, it needs more. The minute we borrow from it, it needs more. It ain't one of them things you can cut off. You got to go cold turkey from this thing. And when I say cold turkey, like you can't wean yourself off of it. You got to cut it. And look what it says. It said we got to crucify the flesh every day. It said, Trap, how you stop drinking? Easy, I just cut it off. Nothing against nobody that drank, though. For me, I said I just cut it off. Trap, why you start smoking? I just cut it off. Nothing against nobody that smoked, but for me, I understood where I was going at. And I know I ain't want to show up to a class of people high. Because I'm a different when I'm high. I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy high. I can't hide that. I can't function when I'm high. I'm tired. My eyes red. I go to saying stupid stuff. So how is God going to trust me to teach his people financial literacy and I'm in the class high? How is God going to trust me on the stage that we getting paid $35,000 a pop now and I feel like I got to go smoke before I get on stage? I gotta hit the drink before I get on stage. I ain't had a drink until 2018. I ain't smoked weed since 2018. Just real talk. Because I wanted to be like, guys, you can trust me. Not knowing that was still surface level. You still ain't relinquished though, Trap. I need you to relinquish. I need you to relinquish it. I need you to give me everything. I need you to give me the money. I need you to give me the spirit. I need you to give me your mind. I need you to give me your voice. I need you to give me your business. I need you to yield so I can do what I gotta do. Yep, you got all the information, but your greatest investment is your ability to give me control and not you. Because if you don't give me control, you're still giving the flesh room that be activated. Let me go a little further than that before we get into the show tonight. Watch this. If I trust you, this is going to hurt a lot of men's feelings right here. If I trust you to be in front of tens of thousands of people, how do I know? How do I know you won't take Bathsheba? How do I know you won't be like? How do I know you won't need 1,000? Because with power, with status, if you haven't killed the flesh by the time I put you there, if you think that you can control, if you think I'm a functional drinker, I'm a functional weed smoker. Nothing against nobody else. I'm talking about Trap right here. I know mine. I know mine. I know me. I know when the transgression set in. I know when the iniquity, the thing that, see, we was all born into sin, but I know when mine been fostered. I know when the feeling come in my belly. I know when my eyes get up. I know when the alcohol get in, I start talking a little bit more. I already can talk, so when the alcohol in, I'm talking a little bit more. The head bopping a little bit more. The feet tapping a little bit more. The cologne smell that much more better to me. The clothes feel like they're sitting that much better on me. I feel like it ain't, I'm drinking. What's poppin'? What's good? I know when the weed in, I'm a little sleepy, but I got the shades on, so you can't tell. I know mine. Don't let me have a Tom Ford on like I want, and I done got a couple drinks in me. Oh, it's on and popping. Can I trust you? Can I trust you to be a multimillionaire and still have the humility? Can I trust you in front of tens of thousands of people and still have the humility? Can I trust you to have women that's coming to you vulnerable, seeking guidance, going through desperate situations, and they looking at you from a certain lens because you represent something? Can I still trust you to have their best interest and not your best interest? Can I trust you? So your greatest investment is not just the information. Your greatest investment gonna be the ability to relinquish control. So I'm asking y'all, as we navigate this space, as we become better, listen, my goal is not to preach to nobody, but here's what I will not do in this verse: God and money. But guess what, y'all? I'm gonna put God first. Because if I put the money before the God, I've put the resource before the source. If I put the money before God, then I'm going to allow the money to be everything. When the enemy took Jesus, on the third time, he said, listen, you did tell me, you denied me when I said I can turn these rocks to biscuits. You denied me when I said, if you jump off this cliff, if God is the guy he say he is, he gonna get some angels. But check this out. What about all that? What if I gave you power over all that? What if I gave you power over all that? All that you see, far as your eye can see. What if at that point Jesus got mad? He said, hey, bro, flee. Get from around me. And here's where we all fall. Ain't nothing like a bunch of people who coming from lower middle class who yearn for power. Who yearn for the idea of what they think money can do to them, do for them. Until you realize once you get the money, if you don't have no fulfillment, you still empty. It tells us money answereth all things. Meaning, yep, money can get us all the things we need, but the things don't make us happy. I'm telling you firsthand, I ain't never been this wealthy in my life, but until I was going to therapy and until I got people around me who can talk to me about God, I was still empty. I was still empty. And I only found fulfillment in my daughter. So there was a point in my life where I started using my daughter as my coping mechanism. It was a point where I was using my daughter as my coping mechanism. I needed to be around my daughter because she made me feel full. I needed to be around my daughter because I know that love was unconditional. I needed to be around my daughter because she kept me seeing, even if we ain't talk, if I knew she was just in the house with me, I knew one thing, I had a purpose and I needed to look at it every day because I wasn't as connected to God as I needed to be. I was more looking at my daughter and I put her on a pedestal. So I also allow her to break my heart because when my daughter left, I knew I was empty. So I had to say, nah. I got to keep being here. I got to keep being over here because this is the true fulfillment. And if I relinquish it, then I'm letting God dictate whatever go on. And I'm satisfied because why? All things work in the favor for those who love God. That's the prerequisite. That's the prerequisite. That's the heart posture had to change. So we can listen, I want us all to get the money. God ain't never told us to be broke. Ecclesiastes 11:2, what he told us? Hey, invest in 7 ventures. Yes, even 8. Listen, go invest in it all. Go invest in it all. Listen, don't be like the servant in Matthew 25 and buried it in the sand and buried it in the ground. Don't be like that servant. Don't be like that servant. No. Go invest in it all. What he told us, God gives us the ability to do what? Produce the wealth. He said God gives us the ability to be poor. What did he tell us? Diligent hand build wealth, lazy hand make it for poor. He told us get busy. Go study the ant, you sluggard. Get busy. Go get that bread. But give me the first fruit. Give me the first fruit. And don't negotiate with me. I get it. I don't want to get a church this. I don't want to get a church that. That's cool. Go pour it into somebody. Go help somebody. Go help somebody. Go pour into somebody. That's cool. When I give, I don't even must be caring. Because here's what I give. I give because it is part of my spiritual requirements. I give whatever they do, they got to answer to that. We get caught up in that. Oh, I'm not giving my money to the church because they doing, that ain't I don't got nothing to do with that. God knew what my heart and my intentions were when I gave. Whatever they do with it, that's on them. I'm doing what was told to me. Give. Watch this. Be a joyful giver. Joy. God talks about abundance more than he talks about the church in the Bible. He talks about abundance more than he talks about the church. Watch this, Jose. Watch this, Jose. We got to talk about the show. I'll get it. Watch this. I want to say this one thing. I want to say one thing. Watch this. When we say the Lord is my shepherd, I was thinking about something the other day, bro, when I was reading that. And it said, and God, if I'm saying this wrong, please forgive me because I ain't trying to lead nobody wrong. But guess what he said, Jose? He said, lead me beside the still waters. Right? And what? Green pastures. Watch this, Jose. This is so dope for me. So I'm studying sheep. So that's one thing I like to do when I study. I like to study so I can understand all the different allegories in it. I can understand why different things are used. Because there's so many different things that people say about, and we can't get caught up in that. But one of the things when you study something, I'm like the person, bro, I'm a dissector. I'm a connoisseur. Once I'm in it. Because I need understanding. So here's what I understood about that, Jose. And this was phenomenal. I don't even know if this even go, but watch this. When I was studying sheep, what happened is when we say the Lord is my shepherd, here's the thing about sheep. Sheep follow blindly. Sheep follow blindly. Sheep, it is part of their DNA to be led. Sheep don't know how to rock by themselves. You don't find one sheep. You don't find I want one sheep. You don't find them like that. They don't operate like that. They're designed to be in a herd. But the wool on the sheep is a gift and a curse. Watch me here, Jose. It's a profound moment for me, and we're going to get to the show. The wool on a sheep is a gift and a curse. So I'm thinking, okay, he lead me by the still water. So I asked myself, Jose, what would have happened if it was rough water? That's the type of thinker I am. I'm always trying to play it from two sides. Jose, the still waters mean it's calmness. Sheep like to drink water. Still water give them peace and control, and not control, but comfort to do what they do naturally. Drink. Without the danger of the water getting on the wool to drown them. There is nothing the shepherd can do once the sheep get overtaken by rough water, because the wool gets so heavy, the sheep now has to drown. Okay, Jose, the next part of that, watch how I bring it all together, Jose. Hear me, this is in the moment right here. The next thing is green pasture. I said, okay, green pastures have to represent abundance. Because Jose, he didn't say dry pasture. He didn't say half full, he said green pastures, meaning this is abundance. So he put the sheep in position, because sheep also do what, Jose? They graze. They eat grass. So he put them in a position to drink in safety and eat in abundance. Watch this. While the shepherd still leads them. Let's go back to the beginning. Our ability to relinquish control allows us to drink from an overflowed stream and eat from an abundance. Watch me. Without the fear of the things that we carrying drowning us in the water. Trappin Tuesday, episode 114. Jose, let's go, baby. How we feel, Jose? How we feel, dog? Huh? Shut up, bro. I was feeling good, dog. I feel like, shout out to Natalie, man, for the super chat. We had a couple more super chats. Jose, we back on that 100. She back hitting us with 100. Man, I feel good. Huh? No, I wasn't. This one I wasn't talking to myself, Jose. I always say when I'm talking to myself, I'll tell you at the end, like, yo, I'm talking to myself right here, dog. But this one, I was really like, I was having a, you know, I be having moments, bro, where, shout out to my dog Travis, man, because so here's the dope part I like about where I'm at in my life, dog. Like, me and my dog Travis, here's what I love. So again, I went to prison for 10 years for attempt murder. Travis went to prison for 15 years for manslaughter, right? Without me breaking that down. We've been knowing each other since forever. And it's crazy how God, I'm not gonna say it's crazy. It's amazing how God will move some things around. And so now me and Travis have been closer now than we ever been before. And the dope part about it is, as I've been on my journey, Travis looking at me, God is what's good, beloved. We appreciate the super chat. Travis like, dog, like I see your light, dog. And it's amazing, bro. And he's like, bro, like, so when he come out here, we get to just navigate and chill and move. Mm-hmm. And so he see how I'm moving and he like, dog, like you changing my life. And he was like, you're not even going out your way. You just being you. He said, but the thing about it is, I get to see somebody who I've known. He's like, bro, I know the other version of you. Yeah. He was like, I get it. People hear certain things, but I know the you from prison.
The transformation.
I know the 19, 21-year-old you, dog, that was just, rah. Mm-hmm. I know hey, get the chopper.
Y'all was in the same jail?
Yeah, in prison, not even in jail.
Prison. Let me make sure I'm clear.
Yeah, in prison.
You know what I'm saying?
In prison, which is a whole different ballgame.
Right.
Like he like, bro, I know the version of you that was running around on some. He like, bro, I even know the version of you when you came home. He like, so to see you now, bro, he like, dog, like, it's crazy. But here's what happens. It's amazing when your homies, when you can be a vessel for change for the people around you. And so, man, me and Travis talk like 4, 5. I just was telling somebody earlier. I'm like, bro, me and this dude talk like 3, 4 times. I don't talk to nobody else more than I talk to Travis. Like 3, 4 times a day we talk. 7 in the morning. By 12 o'clock, we done called each other again. By 3 o'clock, we done shot each other a text. By 5 o'clock, we back on FaceTime again. But what happens is we talk about the same things. What we talk about is it'll be God. It'll be a sermon I sent him. It'll be a book he read. We'll talk about people we know from prison that's evolving and not evolving. What can we do to help? How can we be better? Like meaningful conversations. How can he get better? How can I get better? And I told him something the other day. I said, bro, you know the dope part about where we at right now is, I said, so Travis older than me. So I'm 42, Travis maybe 45, 46. I said, the dope part about this is, Travis, is as I'm learning, so I'm not far ahead of you on this journey. I'm a little bit ahead of you. But what get to happens is, as I learn and as I go to people who teaching me, I get to give it to you, and then we get to break it down together, and that's why we on the phone so much. Because what happens is, bro, once you start getting Man, this thing does something to your spirit, bro. And no matter what you believe in, it's just like, yo, we gonna get some money, but dog, we gonna put God at the forefront.
Yeah. That's the overflow.
And it's being able to see that together, because what happens is, like, church people feel like they can't talk about money. Like, well, I can't really talk about money, but God ain't never tell you to be poor.
Yeah.
And then people who get money, they be scared to talk about God because church people gonna tell them something. That ain't godly. That ain't. So for me, I don't care about neither one of them.
That's real.
I don't care what the church people say. I don't care about what the money people say.
Yeah. Care what God say.
I care what God say.
It is.
And I know that I am not perfect at all, but I'm striving to understand how to balance the two.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And for me, that is so important. And so there's a fire inside of me in this part of my life, because even though it tells us to be not conformed by the world, but transformed by the renewing of your mind, right? But the only way that you renew your mind is not by your own thoughts. It's by constantly eating the word so that the word can produce new fruit in your mind. And so when the word keep producing new fruit in your mind, now you can keep feeding off the fruit in your mind, because as you read it, the word produces more seeds. And then every time you get a seed, the seed now produces, create more root.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you are creating a fruitful garden that you can keep going back to and keep eating off of. And the more I eat off it, dog, like the more I'm like, yo.
New revelation. Yeah.
Oh my God. And so now Trappin be the first person I call. Bro, I just read this. Oh, bro, I just read this. What you got from that scripture right there, dog? Oh, bro, let me call Pastor Don right quick. Let me see if I can get this on. You know what I'm saying? And I think, again, not against nobody, bro, but for me, there's an amazing balance to say that, yo, I can get this money, but I can put God first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went even further and said, Travis, I was telling him today, I said, dog, I said, God gonna bless me to be a husband, dog, and watch how I run this thing. I said, dog, I'm going to run this thing so cold-blooded. I'm talking to Tobe today. I was talking to Tobe today, without getting into our conversation. Tobe told me that there's moments, that's why I like talking to married men, because they let you know that thing ain't all peaches and cream all the time. And he told me something, he said, bro, there's moments when, my wife inadvertently I gotta check myself, because I gotta watch what I say to her, how I say it to her. And sometimes it's better for me to just not say nothing in that moment, because what I wanna say, but it's so good, will hinder the relationship.
That's real. That's real.
So I'll take a minute. He said sometimes it takes me an hour, sometimes it takes me 2 hours. But then I can go back and have that conversation in a better place. And I thought about that. I said, oh, okay, let me store that. Let me store that. Let me store that. He said, bro, because marriage is not the hardest thing ever, but it will test you every day.
That's heavy. Because
you're dealing with a person who didn't grow up like you. No matter what y'all history is.
Right.
They didn't grow up like you. No. They know your struggles of what you said. They know what y'all been through.
Different perspective.
But you gotta consistently want this thing to work.
To become it.
And so when you tell me that, I go back to the word. And the word says, a man who cannot control his spirit is like a city whose walls have been broken. And so what happened when the city's walls broken? It's flooded with all kind of stuff. And I said, bro, that's so good. Okay, boom, let me get this in my head. And the reason why I got to get this in my head is because when God blesses me to be in that situation, I need to know, watch this, Jose, I need to know how not to act of the flesh, and I got to be able to eat from the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to know how to eat from the fruit in real time.
In the moment.
In the moment. Instead of, man, you tripping.
That's your slogan right there.
Hmm?
We need a shirt to say, man, you tripping.
Man, you tripping. So, bro, just watching that. And I love, like, in this phase of my life, I like talking. I be wanting my people to be married men because I be wanting to be nosy. No, for sure. I want to know how you getting it done.
Mm-hmm. Day by day.
I want to know how you getting it done. Did she piss you off today? I need to know about that. I'm not going to tell her, but I need to know what she did, what she said. Now you talking about two people who have kids, and now you got two different parenting styles. It's a whole nother element. Now you got two people who say we're going to build wealth together, who got two different money perspectives.
Oof. Now you about to preach another sermon right
You feel
now.
me? We got two different money perspectives. We got two different perspectives on how we going to raise children, but yet we saying we're going to be a family. How we going to make this work? Well, we got to go back to the book because the book gives us the guidelines. If the book gives us the guidelines, we cannot go wrong.
Yeah.
All right, Jose, let's bless the people with something right quick, man.
Wait, before we even bust them, though,
What up?
I got to tell you, I say this all the time.
Can I get
bro.
a drink?
Yeah, you can definitely take a drink. I'm going to talk to the
I don't
people
got a
real
drink.
quick. The drink coming.
Oh.
But
I got
I always
something
tell
right
you a celebrity.
Who a celebrity?
You. And
Man,
then
get out my
after
face,
this,
man.
after that thing that just happened,
After what thing?
as far as you in the booth, celebrity status just
Man,
went
you
up.
tripping, dog.
Bro,
Why you keep trying to make me a celebrity, dog?
Went crazy.
Why you
Y'all,
keep trying to make me a celebrity?
Bro, he be trying to go out with no security. I'd be like, bro, what is you doing?
Why you trying to make me a celebrity?
Nah, I ain't making you. God made that. Look,
God ain't
see how I
say
did
that. God ain't make that. God ain't make me no celebrity. I'm not a celebrity.
But that's before we even play it. Just talk to the people who don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little bit of something. Just the experience with BET.
Before we get into the show, we're gonna show y'all a clip of my Cipher. I think they're gonna show it tonight on the BET Awards. I think they're gonna show it tonight on the BET Awards. And shout out to Jose, we got 3,100 people in the chat. I think they're gonna show it tonight on the BET Awards, but of course we got Trappin Tuesday, and we never was gonna cut the show off. And the experience was dope, man. Everybody treated us well.
That warm hug from
Everybody gave us a warm hug. Everybody truly just, it was amazing to see Miss Yolanda Adams. It was amazing to see Tasha Cobbs Leonard, let me say her name, right? Man, that was so amazing to be around Rhapsody, Kimmy. That whole experience was just super dope. And definitely shout out to BET for even, this is what I'm talking about relationships. I don't even know how I got there. They just hit me up like, yo, we want you to be here. Like, we heard about you. They was like, if you're going to have somebody from this space, it got to be you. And I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Toby. I'm not going to act like I did that by myself. My dog Tobe came. About 85 to 90% of the lyrics was me. But what he did was he helped me find a flow. And that's why I say that everybody that's in the rap game that really rap at a high level, I respect you at a whole different level, because Tobe, I gave Tobe the verse. I had to write the verse out and give it to him. And he said, let me hear the beat. That's why he said, give me the beat. Give me the beat. That's why me and him say that all the time. He literally told me on the phone, give me the beat. And he was snapping. He was like, Trap, you don't got to rap fast right here. He was like, here's the flow I want you to go with. I was like, and literally once he gave me the flow, my flow is still different from the flow he gave me. But by listening to his flow, I understood. He was like, you gonna do your thing because you got confidence. He's like, you got confidence, you got charisma. And that's the two things that most people try to buy in this game. You can't buy it. It's gotta be in you.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying it's easier for you to have it because you're speaking truth.
Yep. Truth to power.
He says it's easy for you to have it when you're not making up nothing. He says, because while you saying it, you are reliving what it was like to pay $2 million in taxes. You was you know what I'm saying? You like, And he said that gives you a different level of confidence and emotion when you sing it. So he's like, here's the flow, but you gonna do your thing. And if I let you hear the original version, you'll be like, oh, you switched that up. Like, yeah, so definitely hit that. Check it out, Jose. Let's give it to him. Let's let him check it out. Tell me what y'all think about it. Let's give it to him, bro.
Let's go get him. Big trap, man. Wall Street looks like us now. BT, what's popping? We're gonna talk this money, man. From stocks to Wall Street trapping. Let's go. Streets raise me. Wall Street pays me. 2 million in taxes for a hood nigga is crazy. I used to be that half a brick, whole key, baby. Now I caught that real estate and Uncle Sam hate me. Every dope boy dream to make $1 million off that yay. Off options play, we made $1 million in a day. Tell me how we go from broke, but got so many niggas paid. And I'm never switching sides, but I taught niggas how to trade. Copping stocks for that low, like selling work. And that joke, my re-up money secure. I got in, I got out. Giving all glory to God. Hold up, this ain't me. Tell me how we went from trapping to rapping on BET. Last week I told investor to the Kansas City Chiefs. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. They say trap a perfect mixture of Warren Buffett and Meech. No more shoebox money, them portfolios elite. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. I'm gone. Wall Street looks like us now, man. BT was popping, you did.
That's crazy.
That's it. What's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Listen, man, I want you to tap into the BET Hip Hop Awards, October 15th, man. Let's go, man. I'm gonna see you in the trap. Salute. What are you talking about?
One round, we home.
Let's go get him.
You know what I'm saying? Off the one take.
Off the one take, Jose.
Off the one
So Jose,
take.
how did that feel? You sitting there watching your dog, like, cause you had never heard it.
I ain't heard it. I
You had
felt
never
the way.
heard it.
I
I know you was doubting me.
I was a little
I know you
bit
was
because
doubting.
I was like, yo, why?
This
He
nigga
didn't
about
let
to
me,
sound
you know
like
what I'm
Bozo
saying?
the Clown.
Let me hear
right
a bar or something. He was like, nah, just watch.
He was like, let me hear a little. I'm like, nah. Just hear it. That's how confident I was.
You know what I'm saying?
I was that confident in it.
And
y'all
y'all know I got bars too, but I was like, okay, that's what we doing? Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Bet. We doing that?
We doing that. We definitely doing that. We definitely
Give me the
doing
beat.
that.
Give me the beat.
We definitely doing that. So Jose was like, man, let me hear. I was like, man, no, I'm not letting you hear nothing. He was like, man, just give me one. Let me hear. I'm like, no. He's like, man, you gonna play with it? I'm like, you ain't hearing nothing. I was that confident in it. I was that confident in my delivery. I was that confident in the bars. So even when we was in it, it was like, you ready? I was like, I'm ready. Like, y'all tripping. It was like, you act like you did this before. I was like, I've never did it before a day in my life. They was like, I'm like, I'm good. So how did that feel, Jose? Like watching your dog.
Definitely never rapping before too. Yeah,
Never rapping before.
Nah, that was good, yo. That joint was fire.
That was good.
I was shocked.
You was shocked?
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And you did that. Like I said, one take.
One take.
Because I know how it goes sometimes with them takes. You got to punch in. Matter of fact, I ain't going to say no names, but a lot of people was punching in. So, you know, it is what it is. So that's good.
They was punching in?
Yeah.
How you know?
Bruh, I see.
But you left me or something?
Bruh, I do what I do.
You was walking around?
Jose. BTS Jose. I just, yeah. Punching in.
Let's do it. Anyway, appreciate y'all, man. Let's get to the mantra, man. Let's get to our show tonight. We got a dope show tonight, man. We got a lot of things to talk about tonight. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for, it's crazy because I asked Jose one day, I said, man, how the heck my verse on my page got more likes and views than the same verse on the BET page? And that just let me know that my people, we rock out.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the BET page for 4 days and got like 10,000 likes and views, whatever. It was on my page for like 5 hours. And it was at like 11,000. I was like, oh, the trap is showing out.
Oh, they showed out.
Mixtape coming soon, Jose. God and Money, the mixtape.
Tootie on the track.
God and Money, the mixtape. How we feel about that?
I like that. That's all. You already got me started.
God and Money, the mixtape, dog.
So now I can help you write at least
Not
a couple.
at all.
Yeah. Y'all doing too much laughing in here. It's all good.
Not at all.
Let's get the mantra rolling.
Not at all, my dog. All right, let's go with it, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. And Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go. Hey. Come on. Man, look at this, Jose. Real time. I'm not gonna say no names. Real time. What we talked about nurturing relationships. NFL. What's good, brother? Hope you're doing well. I'm submitting a proposal to take over the financial education program for one of the sports leagues. I'm not gonna say the name because they got it right here. I'm looking to build a roster of people interested in facilitating live sessions, joining a speaking series of episodes for this league's athletes. Don't have all the details yet, but I want you to be the lead speaker. I trust they will do it for all the right reasons. Is this something you're interested in? Now, I said the NFL because that's where this connect come from. It was a plug. Because they said where they got it from. You feel me?
All day and twice on Tuesdays.
God is the PR, dog.
Let's go.
That's a song, too. God is my PR. Ooh, that's another song. I'm on a hit crazy, dog. What do we do? A tour? Where it be a show, a song. Come on.
Ask the people they coming. They gonna come.
Let me ask y'all a question. Based on, all right, we're gonna get into the show. But based on my 16 bars, if we did a mixtape called God and Money, and I can deliver at that level or higher, which y'all know me, I'm not putting nothing out there that I ain't going high level. I'm not putting nothing out there that's trash. I'm high in the best of the best. Man, I ain't worrying about Tootie, man. Okay, would y'all come to our tour where we do music and education?
And trap rapping, though. I need y'all to
But it's
understand.
me. It's my songs. It's my songs.
You might got to get a feature with Miss Yolanda.
Negative.
Ooh, what?
I will go with Tasha Cobbs.
You would? I mean, I'm not mad at that.
None against Yolanda. That's my girl.
Okay.
But Tasha got that.
I'm not mad at that either.
Listen, I heard, I love Yolanda. It would be a blessing. But Tasha Cobbs, oh my God, that woman there, bro. God's about to do it. Listen, I heard that woman evolve, and I had to tell her husband, I said, bro, I apologize for not knowing that your wife was this powerful. He was like, oh man, it's all good. I'm like, no, you don't understand. This, no.
That's different.
This, bro, she cut up.
Okay.
Dog.
So I ain't seen it live, so I ain't.
Nah, dog. Bro, 40,000 people, bro. She took us by the spirit and just hung us up. And just set us on the show. And just say, sit right here. Took her shoes off and everything. Explosive. Explosive. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to our show. All right, so got a lot to talk about today. Tootie, we're gonna speed it up a little bit. Let's go through our let's go to our heat map right quick, Tootie. Let's go heat map. Yep. So even though we had a down day today, we still on average had 0.88, which is not bad. We got to realize that the market has been running for some days, dog, right? And I'm talking about running, right? NVIDIA's up 25% just in the last month, dog. It came down a little bit today, but in 1 month, 25% in a month. So that's crazy. So, you know, we expect stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect the market going to keep just running. We got to have some pullbacks today. We did have, and I'm going to be real with you, I think it's a great opportunity because ASML missed earnings today, had bad numbers, and so it actually made the other chip companies fall short. I think that's a great opportunity because ASML fell, AMAT fell. So I think that's an opportunity if you want good chips, but I think Apple's still just slugging away, right? So I think it's I'm up 25K, started with my tax money. Thank you, Traps. Boss man, Cito, for sure, man. We love that. Over 3K in the trap. Let's go. 3,200, Jose. All right, so I think that's a great opportunity for us. Let's go a little further to it. All right, and here we go today. NVIDIA fell 4%. AVGO fell 3%. But look, Apple gave us 1%. Google gave us 1%. It's not really bad, y'all. Like, it wasn't really that bad of a day. Technology, semiconductors just took a bang, but I'm not mad at that, right? Financials didn't do bad. Technology, okay, but consumer electronics, communication didn't do bad. Amazon did a little something. Walmart did a little something. Tesla did a little something. Energy took a beating just like semiconductors. But to me, it wasn't really a bad day because when we look at this, we look at the totality, right? So we can look at the market and feel like, man, the market was down today. But if we look at it, we can tell where was the downfall. So it wasn't in financials. It wasn't in asset management. It wasn't really in healthcare. Yeah, Eli Lilly down, but Merck, they really did good. Industrials really was down, but look at utilities, look at basic materials, look at consumer defense. So it wasn't really that bad, right? And again, we got to realize companies like NVIDIA and the semiconductors been on a steamroll. Remember, I didn't give it to y'all. I was about to say something. I didn't give it to y'all. I gave it to my people in Trappers Anonymous, and I gave it to my people in the Patreon. So I can't give it to y'all. I told y'all what to expect for the full quarter. So y'all gotta hold me on that one. Perks of being in them. Let's go a little further. Tootie. And look, even with today's down day, guess what? The market still is in greed. You know why? No. So Joshua, they gave an early earnings report, brother. They gave early indicators on what they was going to do, brother. The report may come out tomorrow, but they gave an early indicator of what they was going to do today. That's why I fell 15%. Yep. They gave an early indicator based on, I guess they try to get ahead of the curve, but they gave an early indicator. So whatever they report tomorrow, they done already put it out already what they was going to do. So they gave an early indicator on what they're going to do tomorrow. Yep, so it slid 15% on that today. Yep, it is tomorrow, but they gave that. And companies can do that. Remember, SMCI did it, I want to say last quarter, SMCI did it. They came out and said, hey, here's an early earnings report based on what we're going to do moving forward. What we're going to do the next quarter. And they gave an early earnings report on what they're going to do tomorrow. They gave an early, SMCI gave an early earnings report last quarter, like 3 weeks before. And they showed that they was going to miss by a landslide. Stock just went downhill. So it happens, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it happened. So that's what happened with ASML. So they gave an early report on what was going to happen. Stock slid. They saying it's a slow growth in China. Slow growth in China. They claim the error, but we know how that go, right? It's like, we know how it go. You know how it go. And then when it happens tomorrow, we're like, ah. So here's what I will say. The 15% lag in it gives you an opportunity, right? I'm not a fan of ASML like that, even though I know what they represent. Trap, where do you think they going to be after? I don't know, man. So one thing y'all learn about me, like I never try to, I'm always the person that, I'm like a counter puncher when it comes to the market. And what I mean by that is like, there are certain scenarios, like if you're in a Patreon, if you're in Trappers Anonymous, there are certain scenarios where I feel like based on the data, based on the what I've seen, I can say, hey, I have a great hypothesis based on the data. This is where this is going to go. But I don't always do that because I don't want to make that a part of what I do all the time, right? I'm not like my dog Ian. I don't got a crystal ball. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Ian, man. Like, I don't have the crystal ball. I just got a triple beam. You know what I'm saying? We just put it on there and see what it weigh, and then we come back with it. You know what I'm saying? But a company that I do like, Goldman Sachs, they went crazy. They had a crazy earnings call, put out phenomenal numbers, right? So, you know, and here's what I be wanting to tell people. Y'all think that Trap, listen, I play the game from all levels. They be like, Trap, you only invest in technology stocks. Well, that ain't true if you look at the option plays we've been putting in. You know what I'm saying? We play the game from all different levels, but we not going to disregard where the money going at. You know what I don't like about people? And I don't want to say this in a bad way, like, and I hope I'm not saying it in a bad way. Yeah, man, Ian is my guy, man. Ian, let me see something right quick. Let me see something right quick, Jose. He might don't answer. He might be doing something. Knowing him, he might be in Mexico somewhere. This nigga always in Mexico. This dude always in Mexico somewhere. Every time. What's up, my guy? Man, where you at? I'm in Mexico. He ain't answer. I was gonna holler at him right quick. I don't know why people be thinking that I be having something against people. I never have nothing against people, man. Because I feel like somebody asked me the other day, they was like, Trap, how do you feel that Aristotle say he's better than you? I was like, what else he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? Right? I'm like, what is he supposed to say? What was he supposed to say? But if you ask me, I'm gonna say everybody better than me. And the reason why? Because I ain't in the competition. My goal is to only help people make money. That's not a competition for me. Right? So for me, I want to see, especially if you're doing it right. So I want to see Aristotle help a lot of people make money. You know why? Because he got a tribe. I want him to help his tribe make money. You know why? Because that pushes the whole movement forward. And I don't even know if that man said that or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's how our people like to stir up mischief to make us be against one another. And you got to watch this. Watch this, Jose. And if I was moving from axe to the flesh, I would have jumped on that. Because I got love, right? I'm like, people always tell me like, man, he be talking, like, I don't believe that. But if he is, I don't have a problem with that either. You know why? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help me and my tribe, anybody who my tribe connected to. So watch this. I want to see Aristotle help his people make money. That's his tribe. I want to see Terry Ijeoma help her people make money. That's her tribe. I remember telling Terry one day, I said, Terry, this was early on. She wanted to collaborate on something. And I said, Terry, I'm going to be honest with you. My people ain't your people. Just like your people not my people. Because what happens is my people, even we do something, your people not going to really, they ain't going like lock in on my lingo in the way that I talk and teach. I said, you have an amazing story. You was a principal at a school. You was a principal at a school. I said, you know who your tribe really is? I said, them working career women that really want to they appreciate their career, but they want to earn some more money. I said, yo, that's your tribe. You can dominate that space. And it wasn't even me trying to say we can't collaborate or nothing like that. It was saying, I see who your tribe is. Right? And so I want to see her dominate that tribe. Ian don't even must be trading. He do futures. That's completely different from what I'm doing. That's completely different from what Aristotle doing. Bruh, if Ian is making people money, he making his red pandas money, man, make them bread. I want to see that because what that does is it moves the needle. Tay Sweat, man, that man got a wife. That man got his 2 kids. Bruh, shout out to, I think it's called Secure the Bag. If they helping people get money and he doing it the right way, bruh, help your people get money. Chris saying, bruh, I remember dude had a movement so crazy for a while, maybe 2 years ago. He was rocking YouTube. I was like, oh, my boy going crazy. Never saying nothing bad about that guy. Why? Because if he has a community of people that he is moving forward. And what people don't see is the dude always giving money. The dude always he pride himself on being a philanthropist and giving money back and helping people. Guess what? I'm all for that. And watch this. We don't always got to be hopping on each other's lives and doing a whole bunch of, that don't mean we're against each other. And I think that'd be the biggest thing, for us is I wish Jessica Lane, I wish Jessica get back in the game. You know, I know she married and she in her wife mode and she got kids and that can be a whole ordeal for her. But man, I remember Jessica was cold blood. I remember her. I was like, yo, she the only person I know that's really teaching the Forex thing. I really she look like she knows what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Jessica, she knows what she's talking about right here. She going crazy. You feel me? And so, bro, I think our community and our culture need to understand that, bro. We don't gotta be against each other. You don't gotta choose between Trap and Terry and go find the one that get help you get to where you gotta go the best and master what they doing, learn what they doing, and then say, you know what? I'm gonna take what I learned from Aristotle and then I'm gonna go get a little bit from Trap. And then once I master what I got with Aristotle, however long that take, I'm gonna get, and then from Trap, I'm gonna go see Chris Johnson. Go see what Chris talking about. I think that's the move for us. Watch this, y'all. We so powerful. The minute Martin and Malcolm got together, they had to knock one of them off. The minute they was at odds, while they was at odds, it was all good. It was all good. It was all good. The minute they sat down at the table together and had a conversation, it happened. And that's how I feel, yo. I don't gotta be the big dog. I'm Trapped. Man, me and Chris talk, man. Chris done put me on 3 books. Chris Johnson, Well Squad, salute them guys. Chris done put me on 3 books. Trap, you need to read these books right here. Some money books. I was like, oh, that's good. One of them was Thank God for Bitcoin. And it wasn't even about the Bitcoin, the reason he wanted me to do it. what happened was he wanted me to understand more about like the money component of it. I was like, this is good, dog. So I don't never feel like I gotta be big dog. I don't got that ego. I don't feel like I gotta tell people I put you on. I don't gotta, make sure I like feed people or I don't get nothing from that. I put me on. God put me on. God put me here. So anytime I can help somebody, give somebody some information, Aristotle be the first to tell you. He'd be like, bro, in 2018, 2019, man, Trav helped me do a couple of things. And I'll say, bro, like, you motivated me to do this right here, bro. It's cool. Like, I don't have no issue with that. The biggest problem is, if I'm being realistic with you, we look for downfalls in each other. Instead of saying, hey, bruh, I'll even say this dude right here. Watch this. And I know I'm going to get a phone call about this one. They had the dude Black Robin Hood. For the longest, he used to be like, he never said I was scamming. He always used to, he had something, I don't know what it was, but guess what? Bro, I want to see him win because he have a tribe of people who he helped. And I'm like, bro, I ain't never scammed nobody a day in my life. It was cool. I was like, bro, bad dog. All I do is help people. Now, my plays may be a little more expensive than the average person plays because I say I put the game on my side. But guess what? Man, that dude got a whole community of people who he helped and get money. Man, help your people get money. Help your people get money, dog. You know why? Because as long as we working, he has a tribe of people that listen to him. Guess what? Get your people some money. Everybody has a tribe of people. And what happens is, bro, the more we can help each other, the more we can help each other, help people, again, we don't always got to sit at the table together. We don't got to agree on everything. We don't got to agree on everything. But guess what happens? Our people, watch this, and I'm going to get on to what we got to do. Our people so used to us hating each other and not being in cohesion, we look for reason for us to be apart instead of finding reason for us to stay together. And for me, that's all I want to be on. All I want to be on is saying, yup, man, keep winning, dog. Yup, keep winning, queen. Yup. Because guess what? All of us have the potential, watch this, to help our people get off the plantation. All of us got that. And for me, bro, like, I'm so on this, like, man, I was reading the Bible the other day and it says something, right? And I'm gonna go about my business. We gonna get on, we gotta get on. So watch this, Jose. Watch this, Jose. Jesus was giving a sermon about forgiveness. And Peter was not feeling that sermon. Peter wasn't feeling that sermon. Peter was like, nah, dog. Peter was like, nah, dog. I ain't feeling that. How many times I gotta forgive? Because Peter was under the old law. Like if you forgive somebody 3 times, after the 3rd time, you cut them off. So Peter was like, well, I'm forgiving them 7 times. You feel me? Jesus was like, nah. 77 times 7, depending on what book you read. So that's 490 times. Peter struggled with that. You know why? How you want me to keep forgiving somebody that's playing with me? Mind you, this cut your ear off, Peter. I'm about that life, Peter. How you want? Because I want you to keep forgiving so much that you lose count. Because the fruit of the Spirit operate out of love. It operates out of forgiveness. So guess what? If it ain't detrimental to your life, what we doing here? And a lot of times what we don't understand is a simple conversation between people can oftentimes clear the way. But guess what happened? Guess what happened in most cases? The egos be high. I got this much money. I got this much money. And guess what happened when you got this much money and you got this much money, or you got this much money and you got this much impact, or you got this money and you got this many followers, or you been on this show and I ain't been on this show. I'm mad at you for doing this. I think you phony. I think you lame. I'm a real nigga. I'm a gangster. I'm this. I'm that. And guess what happened in that situation? We don't lose. The people lose. Because now the people got to choose a side. And the worst thing to do is make the people have to choose a side when all they really came to do was learn. The worst thing to do is make the people have to choose a side when all they really came to do was learn. So for me, I'm in a state where, you know what, bro? Like, I want to see everybody win, and I want to see everybody push their community forward. Because I talked about this last week, Jose. We are in a pivotal space between what? History and opportunity. No time ever before in history have our people had the opportunity to learn this information from so many people that look like them. Never before. Martin Luther King had a whole bunch of information and a whole bunch of influence. He was bringing people to God. But guess what? He had the slightest idea how to show people how to make money. Nothing against the king. Malcolm X, so much information. So much. But they had no idea on how to help people make money. Nothing against that, because every era presents a new opportunity. They was just trying to be recognized as human beings with equal rights. So guess what you got now? You got an era where we can not only teach people how to make money, we can teach them how to steward money, we can teach them how to secure their families and bring them to God. Bruh, we got an amazing opportunity here for our people. We don't got time to be fussing with each other. We don't got time to be arguing with each other. Because guess what, bro? When we do that, guess what we do? We help keep working the agenda. We keep help working the agenda. So yeah, we don't all gotta sit down at the table and say kumbaya and say who's better. Bro, I'm not better than nobody. I'm not better than everybody better than me when it comes to this. That ain't what I'm here for. I'm here to say, yo, how do I help the trappers keep making money? How do I help trappers beat their 401k? How do I help trappers secure their retirement? How do I help trappers make sure their kids become millionaires? How do I help trappers get out the street? How do I help trappers get out the strip club? How do I help trappers go from being homeless? How do I help trappers stop working 2 and 3 jobs? How do I help trappers buy their mama a new house? How do I help trappers change the whole trajectory of their family? How do I help my tribe understand and have more belief in the market than they ever had before? That is my goal. That is my agenda. And when you deviate from the agenda, you give the opportunity to fail the mission. The moment I say, let me put the agenda on pause so I can entertain this. Watch this. However long it takes me to entertain this, that's how long I've let my people run in the wilderness without me. However long I allow myself not to be with them, working with them, moving with them, whether you're in one of my paid groups or whether you free on here, however long I leave you alone, no, get entertain something that takes me away. Yo, I don't need to clear nothing. I don't need to straighten out nothing. You know why? Because as long as I can keep helping my people move closer and closer to the financial goals they want, I am doing what I'm doing. As long as I'm helping my people understand God more, I am doing what I'm doing. I will unapologetically talk about God. I will unapologetically talk about make money. I will unapologetically not show y'all how I lost some money. You know why? Because all of that is part of the mission. All right, Jose, let's go a little further. My bad. Let's go a little further. 2 days. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's start, man. All right, so, bruh. So the Eli Lilly play is up. I guess we'll go to the percentages. And I be wanting to show y'all the percentages on here, but it just take too much time to have Tootie already be mad at me for having all these slides. All right, so let's go, Tootie. All right, so let's see. Where you at? Tootie, go start with the Amazon play. That way I can just work down the list. All right, so the Amazon play is down 44%. Whoa, don't you sell nothing. What you doing? I'm tripping shit. Now you about to put something in the queue overnight, yeah? All right. The ANET play is up 33%. The AXP play is up 60%. Where my AXP people at? Come on. Let's go. American Express play is up 63%. Oh, the ANET play is up 33%. The AXP play is up 63%. Okay, that go to Berkshire play. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take this right now. I'm okay with us being up 11%, but at one point, we was up like 38,000. I ain't tripping, all right? Like, you feel me? All right, so, okay, the CrowdStrike play. Okay, we up 19.86%. Okay, the Goldman Sachs play. It's 2 weeks, huh? That's supposed to be blocked out. Damn. It was supposed to be blocked out. Damn. That was last week, huh? Damn. I had 2 more weeks to go on that one.
Come on, I'm broke, baby.
Damn, my bad, y'all. Dang. Patreon, do not get mad at me. I got a little too happy. Dang. All right. Goldman Sachs play. Now, I'm mad about that. You know why? Because that play was up 17 extra thousand this morning. Because they had this cold-blooded earnings call. Then it kind of scaled back a little bit more. It had to cool off. Look, Marcus said, come on, Trap. Look at Titus say, bro, you slipping. My bad, y'all. Dang, dog. 2 days. My bad. Dang. Look, they say, I don't know if we can forgive you this time, Trap. I apologize, Titus. Dang. My bad. All right, so the Goldman Sachs play we put in last week is up 32%. All right, so the KLAC play. You know what, bro? This play really, like, pissing me off. Because it be tripping. Like, it was literally only down $3,000. And today, $15,000. Now I put down $19,000, man. It's down 71%. All right, let's go, Tootie. Now we get to the Eli Lilly. Yep. 780 play is up 84%. The 960 play is 6% down. Meta play is 170. The next meta play is up. Come on, 505. Okay, I might cash out. We was up 68,000. And now we up 59,000, which means we down. We took a little bit. I'm not mad at it. We down 10%. We was up 55%. We gonna chill. Cause 505, we done been through a lot with this play. And we don't gotta be greedy. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta be greedy here. I just don't want to cash out because I'm not. We fought, it's here. You know what I'm saying? It's October, at least got one more month. We can at least get into November. We walking a tightrope. Listen. Okay, so what's the rule? The rule is 30 days before expiration. We here. We getting into the gray area. You right? Come on, Double R. Go ahead on. It ain't no 90 days. Go back and look at the course. It don't say 90 days. It say 30 to 45. Don't play on me like that. All right. Service now. 121, 168. We in position. Right, then we got the NVIDIA. That's 81. We got the other NVIDIA. That's 31%. Then we got the two. That 140 play just punching me in the face and it don't want to move. Flip over a little bit, Tootie. One more. We should have one more, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, the Q-Comp. Oh, okay. Palo Alto, okay. 21%. All right. Qualcomm play is dead for sure. Look at the QQQ. Why? $10,000 today, bro? That doesn't make no sense. In one day, golly. Both of the SMHs down. We had a new SMH play. That was cool. It done went. All right, let's go TSM. All right, both our two TSM players are still good and do it. And then, bro, the Wingstop players just done. It done pissed me off. Like, it done pissed me off at such a high level. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, now, mind you, that's only 30%, but it done pissed me off at such a high level because we was up $48,000 on this play. I don't know what the hell happened. Somebody said that's, like, I don't know what the hell happened. Bruh. Then we got it to January. Like, oh my God. You feel me? I don't understand. Like, that play pissed me off. I'm not gonna, at a high level. Right? Now, I will say this. I'm gonna say this live on the show. Y'all might see me take $1 million out of here. If you're in my group, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell y'all when. Nothing is wrong. Do not get out of your plays. I'm explaining to y'all in the group when the time comes. In the next couple of weeks, you might see me take $1 million out of here. I explained it to y'all in the group. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. I repeat, nothing is wrong. You do not have to get out of your plays. Again, you do not have to get out of your plays. But it's a good possibility that you will see me take $1 million out of here. Let me see something right quick. Yeah, you might see me take $1 million out of here in the next couple of weeks. Nothing is wrong. Don't have nothing to do with the election. It don't have nothing to do with me being scared. Don't have nothing to do with the time frame or the strategy. It don't have nothing to do with I'm trying to leave y'all on an island by myself. I promise you, if y'all trust me on my words, y'all know I have never, ever led y'all astray. I'm not going to leave y'all astray. There's a reason I need to do this. Right? There's a reason I need to do this. Y'all know I don't take no money out of here. It's not me saying because I'm exiting, you exiting. I promise you, nothing is wrong. I promise you, I don't have some inside information and I'm leaving y'all astray. I'm not trying to abandon ship and leave y'all in a sinking boat. I promise you, nothing is wrong. I will just say this. My tax bill came. we gotta start. You know what I'm saying? So, nothing is wrong. But just when you're in the level where I'm at, you gotta start moving. Like, okay, this is what we gotta do. I bet. Here's where I could get it from to make without touching this. So, nothing is wrong. I'm about to start my record label. Big Trap Records, you heard me? So just know that. Nothing is wrong, y'all. So don't trip. They'll be like, man, trap songs, I'm selling. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong, huh? Yeah, I know they're gonna do it. You sold, I sold too, trap. Nothing is wrong, y'all. I promise y'all. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. All right, let's go a little further to it. All right, so here's the buy and hold. We still up 52%, which is amazing. We love it, we love it, we love it, we love it, we love it. 52%, man, we love it, man. That is phenomenal. Bruh, here's the dope part about that, Jose, that I like. Imagine being able to say, like, yo, I'm about to go take $1 million out the market right quick. Watch this. Even further, I'm going to take $1 million that the market printed. They say the crooked police squeezing trap. I got to pay draft, dog. Listen, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, boy. I would not pay. Let me not put that in my life. You never know. But imagine that, Jose, just being able to say, you know what, I'm about to go get $1 million out the market. Mind you, bro, we started this with 400,000 in a 2-year time span. 400,000 of 4 million is a what? 1,000% return? 1,000% return, dog. In 2 years? That boy is good. Glory to God, bro. Glory to God, dog. And here's what I want y'all to look at when y'all see that. I want y'all to just say, yo, that's what's possible. So that's like saying that's like saying turning 4,000 to what? 40? And 40 to what? 400? That's so good. 950%. Thank you, Sean. Because somebody gonna say, that nigga don't know what he talking about. That's 950%, nigga. And y'all watch me do it. That's the crazy part. You know what I do love, Jose? I love the fact that, like, when we dropped the BET Cipher, everybody was saying it hit different when you ain't got no cap in your rap. When people was like, that's all facts. Glory be to God, man. Glory be to God, y'all. Let's go a little further. Oh, damn, I forgot about this. Okay. My pride and joy is Allstate. Because we've been waiting for that to hit, and Allstate is rocking on all cylinders right now. So Allstate is up, Costco is up, Cintas is up, Deckers is down, EME is up, FICO is up, Eli Lilly, Meta, NVIDIA, PWR, VRTX. Yo, we are on fire. If we can get Deckers to turn around by the end of the year, that'd be dope. But we always got one that just ain't acting right. Last year, I think it was Crocs. Dirty dog. Anyway, let's get to it, Tudor. I know he been waiting for this. Like, this nigga, yeah, tripping. Yeah. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. Tudor, let's go, dog. All right, so here's the return. So we always usually talk about the returns on the S&P 500, right? But we never talk about the returns on the NASDAQ. So let's just look at these returns on the NASDAQ right quick, man. As you can see, we get money right here. Look, from 1984, watch this. From 1984 to 2023, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, it was down. And in 2018, 1%. Now, here's what I will say about the NASDAQ, y'all. When it's down, it's down. Look at that. Like, when it's down, it's down. Like, when it's down, it's averaging 30%. That's hard. I just paid attention to that. When it's down, it's down. Let me see something. 1999 cut. Ooh. Damn, that's the year I went to jail. Bro, in 1999, it did 101%. I got to go find out. Okay. Homework. What stocks ran amok? What stocks ran amok in 1999? So I'm thinking 1999 dot-com bubble, right? So I'm thinking 1999, I'm thinking Microsoft, I'm thinking Apple, I'm thinking Microsoft, I'm thinking IBM. Off the top of my head here, I'm thinking Microsoft, I'm thinking IBM, I'm thinking Cisco, Intel, top 4. Microsoft, IBM, Cisco, Intel, who? Amazon? 97, huh? Let me see who it is. Amazon, Cisco, Dell, Intel, Microsoft. Come on, I said that. I didn't say all of them, but I had Cisco, Intel, Microsoft. I ain't too far off. Who number 6? Who number 6? Of the NASDAQ? Can't be. Maybe Yahoo Finance. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. You got mail. Come on, Jose. 1999, Jose. 1999, Yahoo Finance was part of that run. Come on, man. I know what I be talking about, bruh. All right, so let's go with it. Okay, Amazon, I didn't get that one. Cisco, I got that one. Dell, I wasn't there yet. Intel, Microsoft, Yahoo. Come on. Who else we got? 4 more. All right, let me guess. Let me see if I can guess. 4 more. Let me think. 4 more. BlackBerry? All right, Sony. Okay, let me think. 4 more. In the NASDAQ. 4 more. Nokia. Okay, give me, all right, I got 3 more guesses. Okay, 3 more guesses. IBM. Okay, 2 more guesses. In the NASDAQ. 2 more guesses. Radio Shack. Circuit City.
I'll give you a hint.
All right.
These are ones that are literally you're familiar with them.
They still booming right now? Okay, let me think. Oracle. Come on!
I knew that's all it is.
Come on! Okay. So how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. NVIDIA was there? 99? That's insane. Damn, they came out the gate hot. Okay, let me see. Amazon, Cisco, Dell, Intel, Microsoft, Yahoo Finance, Oracle, NVIDIA. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. In the technology. Qualcomm. Come, boy! Come on, boy! Come on, boy! Come on, boy! Ah! All right, give me an idea. Just give me an idea without telling me. Just give me something. Give me. They don't know, shoot. Oh, they got Google. All right, we can't look at the chat for this last one. Similar to Amazon. A what? Early form of eBay. Come on, boy! Streets raise me, Wall Street pays me, 2 million in taxes for a nigga is crazy. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Amazon, Cisco, Dell, Intel, Microsoft, Yahoo, Oracle, NVIDIA, Qualcomm. Now, watch this. Here's why I don't always believe in buying stocks to hold forever. Now, check this out. You could have got on a run if you stayed with NVIDIA. No doubt. Oracle, you went through ups and downs, but it's still, right? Yahoo Finance, negative. eBay, negative. Watch this. Microsoft, yes. Intel, you lost money. Dell, you lost money. Cisco, you probably sideways. Amazon made you a millionaire. Qualcomm, you did good. You did good. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that still was great investments. 5 out of 5. Out of the 5, some of them not even actually in business no more. That's why I don't even much believe in buy and hold forever. I don't believe in that theory. I don't believe in that theory. I believe in my heart of hearts, and I keep saying this to us, y'all, every stock has to consistently earn a place in your portfolio every year. There's no such thing as buy and hold forever. How are we going to say buy and hold forever when the market, watch this, when the playing field keeps changing? The playing field keeps changing in the market. In 1999, Yahoo Finance was top of the thing. Yahoo Finance, America Online, guess what? They out of here. Now, here's what you got to realize right now. Real talk. Companies like Google, they fighting for their life right now. Even though they got a lot of money, ChatGPT will not be denied. So here's what they had to do. They had to incorporate it. So now when you Google something, it gives you the ChatGPT version of the answer. Why? They understand. So here's what we mean when we talk about dinosaur stocks. It is companies that does not evolve with the playing field. Let me make that make sense. Watch this. Blockbuster did not adapt. They thought we too big to fail. What happened? Bet. They don't really understand that Reed Hastings got an idea on what he about to do and how it's going to revolutionize the game. But here's the thing about revolutionizing the game. It takes time. It don't just happen overnight. Slowly but surely, it starts to incrementally change. And what happens is, once it does hit, you realize you too late. IBM going through it right now. Intel going through it right now. Dell going through it right now. NVIDIA does just, we gone. And then watch this. Lisa Su right behind her with AMD. Because guess what she did? She just dropped something that's going to rival NVIDIA. With the black, she like, no. You ain't going to leave me behind. That's my cousin. You're not going to leave, like, listen, you're not going to leave me behind. That's my cousin. Like, even though we competitors, we still sit down and eat together. I told him I ain't like the leather jacket, but he did it anyway. I ain't mad. We both got the same haircut. It's my cousin. It's my cousin. Real talk. Listen, Tesla, listen, we get it. Guess what? 100%, we understand that China is knocking down the EV space and he not just running amok by himself. But guess what? Guess what dude doing right now? And we're gonna talk about this later. 2/3 of the satellites in the outer space. The dude owns 7,000 satellites out there, bro. Bro, how you own 7,000 satellites out of space? The dude just put a video up of something catching a. How you catch a whole? Bro, how you catch a rocket? This dude thinking on a whole nother level. I don't care what go on. I'm not selling my Tesla shares, but guess what? Soon as SpaceX become a publicly traded company, man, let me get that too. He thinking next level. And here's what happens when you think next level. It don't always happen right now. Here's what the autonomous robot cars, right? We see the taxis under $30,000. Guess what? It's saying you could get in the car drop you off at home, at work, and then go make money for you while you at work. Guess what? We might not see it right now. How old baby girl is? By the time she's 25, I guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be 52. Still here talking about Jose. What episode that was? Oh man, that was episode 113. What episode we on? 612. We cannot negotiate that. This is what's gonna happen, y'all. How we know it's gonna happen? Guess what? I remember coming up, dog. I remember this like it was yesterday. One of my favorite movies when I was young used to be Back to the Future. Marty McFly, dog. That was one of my favorite, bro. I used to know that movie word for word. Bro, I remember when I first seen them shoes, I said, Lord. And then I remember being a grown man and them shoes came out. I was like, dog, they cost $10,000 right now. I cannot find a $9 to save my life. I want them on. I was mad when Derrick Grace had them. I was like, damn. It already showed us what was going to happen. The cars. It showed us that we wasn't going to be. Listen, remember on there, they wasn't running off gas no more. He was running off trash and stuff. Biodegradable. Remember, they had the talking telephone, the hologram. We was like, damn, that's crazy. What we got right now? Terminator came out in 1987 or something like that. We see the cyborgs right now. It takes time, but they showing us what's going to happen. And if you keep fighting it, you're going to be a dinosaur stock too. Let's go forward, hoes. I know Tootie back there, punch in the air. All right, where we at? All right, so I want to show y'all this. Wall Street prints money. Now watch this. This goes with our Goldman Sachs segment. Goldman Sachs went crazy. But check this out. Wall Street profits surged in Q3, which was last quarter. Now watch this. Q2, Q3, Q4, Q3 2022, Q3 2023, Q3 2024. This is called year over year, meaning the same quarter last year to this quarter. Watch this. Goldman Sachs, they up 6.5 billion. So they up from 6.3 to 6.5. That's in the trade. So Goldman Sachs is a investment bank, right? So you don't go there to make deposits. You got to be big dog money. You got to be big dog money. But watch this though. Bank of America, they went from 4 billion to 4.2 billion in 2023, 4.9 billion. JP Morgan Chase, 6.8, 6.3, now they at 7.2. That's a big jump. Citibank went from 4.1 to 4.8. They making money trading. This is what we talk about when we talk about Wall Street profits, the big banks. Big banks. Big banks. If you're in Patreon, that's why we rock with Goldman Sachs. They're a different type of beast. I've been owning that company since it was $150. I never forget that. Oh, y'all look at Ian call me, y'all. Look at Ian call me. My brother. Put my glasses on so I can talk to you right quick. What's up, dog?
Man, what's poppin'?
Man, I just wanted to tell you what's up.
Man, you straight?
Man, I'm taping my show, dog.
Okay, got you.
Just wanted to holler at you, dog, and just say I appreciate what you're doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got the red pandas getting money. Hey, you must be in love over there, boy. You getting a little weight. See them cheeks looking chubby. Cheeks looking chubby. When a man fall in love, them cheeks get chubby. Stop it. I ain't gonna put you on a spot like that, you hear me? I just know you're in love, boy. I see it. How you feeling though, dog? How you feeling though, bro?
I'm good, man. I can't complain.
That's good, bro. I just wanted to tell you that, I was on the show, bro, and I was just talking about how, I say, I don't got no crystal ball like my dog Ian. I just got a triple beam, you hear me?
Triple beam efficient.
Yeah, man. I just want to tell you that, man, that, I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate Red Panda. You know what I'm saying? I was telling them how, that people always want our culture to be against one another. Not realizing that we work so good at just being together. Like what you do with teaching people futures is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we need that in our arsenal. You know what I'm saying? People need that in the arsenal. The way you teach buying whole. And I remember I told you that, I said, bro, like the reason why it's so good what you say, because everybody not willing to do the research like I'm willing to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got a problem with that, bro. So I know you're doing your thing. You in Mexico?
No, I'm in New York.
That nigga finally in the States, bro. Bro, I always thought, I said he must be in Mexico. He stay in Mexico. How the family doing?
Last week.
He was there last week. I miss you by a week. I know you went.
Just out here? Okay, got you.
Every 2-3 weeks, I know you gone back to Mexico, you heard me? Let me find out you got a cartel plug and you ain't put me on. Ah! All right, dog. I just wanted to holler at my dog, bro. You hear me? I appreciate you, bro. Salute.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Man, thank you. I'm proud of you, though.
Love, bro. I'll catch you next time, dog.
Tell Jose I said what up, too.
Jose, Ian say what up. He said, yep. Hey, won't you let us borrow the crystal ball one show, dog?
Oh, I got you for that.
Ah, love, bro.
Listen, but I got you.
Ah, love, bro, love. Yeah, man. Just a little love, man. Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to Ian, man. Let's give Ian a can clap, y'all. Just for calling us back. All right. So, here we go. Let's go a little further. Tootie. All right, right here. Investment banking. Goldman Sachs. 1.9 billion. Bank of America. 1.4 billion. Look at this. JP Morgan Chase. 2.3 billion. Citibank. 1.1 billion. So watch this. These banks make so much money, watch this, from trading and investment banking. Now, we should have had Morgan Stanley up there, too, because that's who ran E-Trade. You feel me? But one of the things I be wanting us to know, here's why JP Morgan has the edge on a lot of people, on a lot of banks. Because not only do they do trading, but they also do investment banking, and they do banking for the everyday person. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs don't do that. The closest Goldman Sachs try to do with it was when they collaborated with Apple to do the card. And Goldman Sachs realized this ain't working. This ain't working. Goldman Sachs remind me of me one time. My little cousin Elise be mad. Whenever we do a deal where we sell something for $7, she be furious with me. You know why? Because the people that pay $7 hassle the piss out of us. They give us the most complaints. They be like, I paid my $7. And they be flooding the emails. And she be like, don't never do that again. And every time I do it like once or twice a year, she be like, don't never do that again. And I get why she said, right? I get why she said. But that's what Goldman Sachs was saying. Hey, this not our kind of people. This hassle that we getting for this 3% on this $10,000. The way they hassling us behind this Apple card. No. We're going to go stick to our millionaires. We're going to go stick to our billionaires. Right? But this is why it's important for us. Right? This is why it's important for us to keep leveraging and scaling our wealth. You ain't never seen nothing for $7. You crazy? We always do an ebook deal for $7. But the reason why they do that is because the reason why we have to do that, we got to keep scaling our wealth because watch this. Watch this. I'm not going to say low quality people. I won't say that. What I will say is this. I won't say that. Somebody in the chat said that. It just caught my eye. Damn, why these Tom Ford shades called that? You shouldn't have called that, dog. Because sometimes I got a hot 7. I had a hot $7 one time. I needed to get in the game. I scored. We ain't going to say that. But I will say this. Damn, what I was about to say. Oh, here's why we got to scale our bread up. Because as we scale up our bread, we get access to different opportunities in the wealth game. So watch this. A banker hit me up the other day and said, hey, because of this, and this that's attached to your net worth, we have this, and this available to you. I said, huh? He said, listen, we understand that we already understand your profile. And we understand that you do majority of the investing for yourself. But because you have this attached to your net worth, we have these products available to you where you can take this money and we'll do these deals for you and you can leverage using other people's money without even have to be in a part of the deal. But because you're a high quality client, based on your asset mixture, we don't mind taking this amount of money to give you 10, 12%, 15%, and you don't got to do nothing. But this type of product is only available for these quality of people based on net worth. So here's what I also want us to understand. Never forget Jesus walked shoulder to shoulder with those $7 people. Though I didn't say that. I love it. I didn't say that. What you talking about? Like, I went and did a whole 8-city tour for free in every hood. I'll never say that. Like, I love all my people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't say it. But here's what I want you to understand. For us, what I want us to get out of it and what I want us to understand is, like, there's a level, okay, I won't say it's the right way, but I won't say this in a way that you don't forget it. Racial barriers are a thing in the United States of America, right? Racial barriers 100% are a thing. But there are certain levels that you get into where they don't really care about the money, the skin color, they care about the money. All right? There are some people on certain levels that will never respect LeBron for being a billionaire. But there's also some people that understand what that billion gives him access to, and they want to, you feel me? So there's certain rooms and there's certain spaces that the skin color doesn't matter, but the financial access does. And so I truly, don't get me wrong, classism is way deeper than racism. Because racism is a low level. Most people who racist, they really poor. Now, you do have people in a certain class that's racist, 100%. But when it comes to making money at a high level, they'll disregard that because the money makes more sense. Now, I am no way, shape, form, or family fashion saying that racism don't exist at a high level. Racism is right in the thread of America, right? This country was built on it, 100%. So you got people like there, but when we talking about like top tier, we can navigate through that space. So that's why I want you, that's why I want us and everybody that's part of all these tribes. The reason why I always say get your money right is because when you get your money right, there's a lot of things that you don't got to worry about. There's a lot of things that you can, not all things, but that's why I say God and money. That went over there. All right, next thing, man. What we got, Tooted? All right, so we talked about that, right? So dude, like I wrote this down, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it, right? Like Elon Musk has 7,000 satellites and the thing. Now watch this, here's the thing about that too, right? Not only does he have 7,000 satellites out there, right? He plans on having another 42,000. What you gonna do with 50,000 satellites, dog? You know why you can't stop him? Because he got screw you money. Bro, he just seen it. So here's the thing, bro. Like when you start seeing a game at a different level, and not to, I always said this before. He is, to me, in my mind, he is the Albert Einstein. I'm lying. He is the, what I want to say here, Thomas Edison of our time. And I could be wrong, but the reason why I say that is because he's thinking at a different level. And so what happens is we can look at some of the stuff that he failed at, true enough. But guess what? In order to change the world, you got to be willing to have multiple failures. The crazy part about it is he got so much money. His failures are only a drop in the bucket. So we see him paying $47 billion for Twitter. Or was it 47 million? 47 billion, right? Horrible investment. Overpaid for it. Once he realized he overpaid for it, he was like, man, I ain't doing that. But guess what? He's worth 200 and something billion. And counting. And then watch this. He worked 200 and something billion, right? But then look what he went and did. He said, hey, Tesla people, I need y'all to give me my money. If y'all don't give me my money, I'm going somewhere else. So guess what? The 47 billion he spent on that, he got it right back. He got it right back. Plus some. So the 47 he I got that back plus some. And then he said, guess what? We about to move from California or wherever. I'm about to move over here, bro, because it's cheaper over here. Y'all not about to be taxing me over here. Y'all tripping. I'm going to move over here. So watch this. So think about this. Not only does he got Tesla, which is one, then he got the SpaceX, that's two. You got the autonomous cabs and all that's coming, that's three. Then he got the thing in the people's brain. Y'all forgetting about the chip that he put in the people's brain. Don't let your kids get that chip. Think about this. So now he also got Twitter, which gives him a media platform. That he might not be doing it with it now, but he's positioning himself, right? And then he gonna have 49,000 satellites in space, and he also sending rockets out there. Bruh.
No president will be able to see him. Nobody. No government, no. It sounds like.
No, he didn't invent Tesla.
It's crazy.
Think about that, bruh. The dude got the autonomous cars. So we talking about cars without people now. No. We're talking cars without people now. Then he got his own social media platform. At the end of the day, that's all he want. He want free range to say, I'm not gonna lie, I had to mute him when I was on Twitter because I was like, bro, I don't really agree with nothing you saying on here, but he's just going outlandish. But anybody you have the right to, so here's my thing. Politics make you see how people really believe. And you can't be mad at a person, for believing what they believe and whatever, that's on them. But politics help you see how a person believes politically. But then you got the Starlink, the Neuralink, putting the chips in people's brain. Bro, this dude gonna be they saying this dude gonna be the first trillionaire. Like, let that sink in. Imagine a life when we was young, we used to be like, yo, I'm gonna be a trillionaire. And you ain't really believe that though. Keep it real. You said it, but you ain't really like, believe it. Like you said, I'm gonna be a millionaire, you're like, yeah, I feel you. Once you start saying stuff like, I'm gonna be worth 100 billion, like, nigga, stop lying, you don't believe that. I'm gonna be a trillionaire. But here we are living in a world where we saying this man who we're looking at could possibly be the world's first trillionaire by 2037. Bro, that ain't nothing but, what that is, 12 some years away?
And don't forget he got the Boring Company and XAI. Basically tunneling and infrastructure. He got all the bases
He already got a tunnel running from Cali to Nevada. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't want to go on there. That's a long ride to be underground. In my mind, I'm scared to even fly all the time. If I get stuck on the ground, I'm scared. Don't put me under there, because you just get on it. You get on a track and you don't even drive no more. It's a track, like you get on a track, it's a tunnel underground, you get on a track, you do not drive no more. The car in the tunnel takes you control. Yeah, you don't drive. The tunnel does everything. All right, let's go one more, 2-8, and then we'll get to flush it or flip it. Amazon's first one step closer to taking over the legal dope game. So watch this. Amazon said it plans to bring the same-day delivery prescriptions to an additional 20 cities next year. The prescriptions are offered through Amazon Pharmacy, an online drugstore that launched in 2020. Amazon has been working to speed up deliveries of medication as it looks to accelerate and push into health. At the same time, watch what I'm about to say here. At the same time, hear me out. Hear me well. Tootie, go to the Walgreens slide. Watch this. Watch how they work together. Watch how they work together. They should have a Walgreens. Boom, right here. Walgreens is slowly dying off. Walgreens reported fiscal fourth quarter sales and profit will beat Wall Street expectation, reflecting the company's effort to slash prices. But watch this. Walgreens, the retail drugstore chain, also said it plans to close 1,200 stores over the next 3 years, which includes 500 closures in 2025. The results cap a rocky fiscal 2024, which is grappling with the pharmacy's reimbursement pressure, softer consumer spending, and challenges related to push into primary care. Here's what we're understanding. Walgreens. Go back to Amazon to it. Here's what I like to understand about pressure. Here's pressure for you. Every industry that Amazon gets into, they become a big dog. So watch how they did this. It's a slow process. First, they bought Whole Foods. Then they bought Ring. Then they got One Medical. So One Medical gave them access to thousands of doctors. Watch me here. Whole Foods gave them the pickup location like Walmart does. But also at One Medical, it allowed them to say, hey, now we can have delivery locations. For what? Medical. Prescriptions. Pivots like this don't happen overnight, but you see them slowly but surely taking time. And what they doing, I told y'all before about growth. When you start seeing a company take market share from its competitors. Amazon is taking market share from Rite Aid. Amazon is taking market share from CVS. Amazon is taking market share from Walgreens. I'm not gonna lie, you go into a Rite Aid or CVS, it look like a trap house. It be super empty. You be like, bro, I don't even sure I feel safe spending my money in here. You looking at a company, and I don't care what they saying, I truly believe that everyone should invest in Amazon. You should own it because this is one of those companies that will be here because they not just doing one thing. Yep, they do online selling. Yep, next thing, AWS. Next thing, now they doing what? Medical. If you think about it, they in everything that is the next frontier. Believe it or not, Amazon put Toys R Us out of business. Believe it or not, they put Toys R Us out of business. Why? They didn't adapt. Same thing Blockbuster. They didn't adapt. They didn't adapt. Bro, I used to love the Toys R Us commercials during the, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. You might not even know what that is. Look, she said, you don't even either? Come on. Toys R Us, they're like, bro, during the holidays, they was creative with the commercials. But what happened? Huh? Come on, you get the booklet with all the coupons. You like, yeah, that's what I want. You made your Christmas list based off, let me see what Toys R Us got. Let me see what Toys R Us got. Yep, I want this. You started leaving clues around. I mean, leave that, You start circling little stuff. Amazon put them out of business. Barnes & Noble's holding on by a thread. By a thread. Books R Us, out of here. Books A Million, out of here. Barnes & Noble's holding on by a thread. And the only reason they still here because they decided to attach a Starbucks next to them. You might as well read and get a book, get some coffee and read a book at the same time. They were smart, but they on their last leg. Amazon put them out of business. And I don't know if y'all remember when we talked about this a while back. It was way early on in Trappin Tuesday when we said when CVS tried to partner with Rite Aid and Walgreens, they was like, hey, Amazon coming. Because Amazon said we the type of store that we don't mind losing for 5 years to get it right. We got that much money. We built like that. Q4 play, you read my mind. If Amazon made a book cafe, it's a done deal. If Amazon said, hey, Starbucks, let's partner. We're going to create the store, the bookstore, go to ProLogis, we create the bookstore, we tie the Starbucks next to, hey, I might have gave him a deal. I might have gave him an idea. Q4 play, we might have gave him an idea. Let's pitch that. Watch this, Jose. Starbucks partner with Target. What if Starbucks come to Amazon and be like, hey, check this out. We under new management. Starbucks under new management with Chipotle, with that CEO. Hey, I got an idea. Let's with the whoop de whoop, blase, blase. Anyway, flush it or flip it. Let's go, man. We on a roll. Jose, we on a roll. All right, Jose, let's get to it right quick. We're going to run through these right quick, Jose. We're not going to take long. We on a 3-hour show. We running. We is running. We is running. Let me see something right quick, Jose. Jose, did BET play my thing? Why you ain't check to see? I'm going to see right now. Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Catch that joint on BET Plus.
I was just trying to see if they ran my
Replay.
show. If they ran it. Did anybody know if they ran it? I want to see if they ran it. Let me see. They ain't running. E40. BC should have ran. Well, that scared the crap out of me, dog.
Start a whole beef.
All right, anyway. All right, Jose, let's get to it, man. So, y'all know how I go. Flush it up, flip it, man. Let's get to it. First on the list is, Realty Income. Y'all know I'm not a fan of this company at all. I know people love it. This the real estate. This the dividend stock. Yeah, this the dividend. I don't care, man. Stock been $63 forever. All right, Jose, let's get it. Is a real estate company which engages
we flushing that. You already don't like it. What you think we really gonna say? Man, if you don't get out of here and flush that joint, bro.
Gotta read it, dog. All right, so let's go. Realty Income is a real estate company which engages in generating dependable monthly cash dividends from a consistent, predictable level of cash from operations. Year to date is up 11%. Jose, 1 year is up 25%. The company pays a 4% dividend yield. Jose, do you flush it or flip it?
Man, we flush it.
All right, next on the list, Jose, is Tesla. Flush it or flip it. We ain't got to tell them what it is.
All right, we flipping that. We're gonna get money with Tesla.
Tesla?
Yeah.
We flip Tesla?
Mm-hmm.
I know, we know all these. We ain't even got a trip. We ain't got to read through them. All right, next on the list, Visa, Jose. Flush it or flip it.
I'm trying to think, because we went over Visa a couple months.
Are you even running back to
money?
you?
We're going to get money with Visa.
You want to hear the numbers on Visa?
Yeah,
All right, we'll just do the number. Visa up 7% year to date, up 17% in 1 year, and Visa pays a 0.75% dividend.
Why everybody's scared? We can get money with them.
What we doing,
We're
Jose?
going to get money with Visa. I'm flipping.
All right, let's ask the chat. Let's ask the chat, Jose. We had a gridlock, Jose. Do we flush or flip Visa, Jose?
Y'all got to tell me. Come on, people's champ. Let's get
Little
it.
bit, what we do? We flushing or flipping Visa? Huh?
The studio audience is scared in here, y'all.
She said flush it. You
said
said flush a little
flush it.
bit? All right, Jose, let's go.
Look, we got, as of right now, 87% say flip Visa.
Flip Visa.
And they going up more. 87. The trappers are in the building. Let's go.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. It's a stable company, right? I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. I'm not biased here. All right, Cisco, Jose, what we do? Flush it or flip it? All right, let's get the numbers. The people say where the polls at. Year-to-date, Cisco is up 7%. 1 year, 0.13%.
We flushing Cisco.
We flushing Cisco. I got a good one for you, Jose. Carter's. It's the children's clothing store, Jose. It's down 11% year-to-date. And bow. Look how you got. See, you know about going on names. You don't went straight off their name. And ain't, come on. Carter's, Jose, down 11% year-to-date, down 0.32%.
We definitely flushing them, but you know what I'm saying? I used to browse in Carter's.
They close with Oshkosh Bigosh,
yeah,
right?
they had some good stuff in there.
They always be connected. All right, next on the list, Jose, waste management. How we feel about that?
Yeah, everybody, we still like
20% year-to-date, 34% in 1 year. We like trash, boring business, Jose.
Yeah, we still getting that money with them.
Uh-oh, here's the one. Here's the one, Jose.
Get them out of here.
Here's the one, Jose. Here's the one, Jose. Disney. How we feel, Jose?
Get them out of here.
Year-to-date, 4%. 1 year, 11%.
Get them out of here.
Somebody say flush it because no one's having babies. Come on. You a cold-hearted soldier, love. You think so? People not having babies?
Nah, we not doing that.
I thought they were talking about Carter's. My bad, yeah. Tyson Foods, Jose, year-to-date is up 11%. 1 year is up 11%. Jose, they got beef, chicken, pork, and prepared foods.
Right now, we got 67%. We saying flush them. Get them on their head.
They saying flush it?
Yep, get on their head.
All right. Last but not least, Jose, 3M. Jose, they make all the scotch tape, duct tape. Year-to-date, they up 48%. 1 year, they up 81%. 5 years, they up 2%.
3M is a staple, and they getting money, so we're gonna
They had
ride
new
with
management come in.
them. Yeah.
2%. They had new management come in.
Let's get money.
3M, I ain't mad at it. Get money with 3M. All right, let's get it today. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Man, we having a good week today, man. I need something to munch on, though. Let's go, man. 1-800-TRAPPER hotline. Jose, we still got...
Trap, what up? It's Edwin here. First, man, I appreciate everything that you're doing for us, man. Changing lives out here, man. We all appreciate it. So my second question is this. Now that we're taking profits in the Patreon, what's a good percentage for us to put aside for taxes? Now, I do have the nonprofit, dabbling in real estate a little bit, so we're taking care of it as best we can that way. But what's a good percentage to put aside after every time we take profits? That way we are ready when Uncle Sam comes knocking. Appreciate everything that you do, man.
My good number, if you wanted to put money aside every time you take profit, I would say do 30%. And the reason why I said 30 to 33% is because in most cases you're going to get taxed as short-term capital gains, which is like earned income. Anytime, I would say if you want to do it from that way, 31% is what I would do every time. That way you know for sure you good. Now, the dope part about that is this. And the reason why I'm saying, because I won't go overboard, but the dope part about that is this. Watch this. At the end of the year, you can deduct $3,000 as a loss. So you can close out your losers, and your losers can help offset one of them. It's about anywhere between, I think, up to 3,000. I may be wrong. Check out a little more. You can offset that by, you could take your, that's why they do tax harvest at the end of the year. So your losers can help you out. So get with your CPA so you can get the right number, because I don't want to mislead you. But if you want to do it that way, I would do 30%, 31% every time to move forward. And that'll help you out. Good question, King. I love that. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Trap, man? I got a quick question for you as far as long-term investing. So say you catch a stock at a good price, a low to boat price, right? And there's a great company, you want to keep buying in the company, but the stock takes off. When is a good time to buy that stock again, or what's the strategy that you use so you don't mess up your cost basis too much? I want to say thank you for keep giving us the knowledge that you give us, man, and keep doing your thing. I seen you on the BET, you did your thing on that, man. I just want to let you know I appreciate you, man, and keep giving out the game.
Come on, big dog. Come on, we got to hit that. Come on, okay? You want to put the guns out? You want to put the guns out? You want to put the guns out, big fella? I see you in the 18-wheeler. Shout out to my guys that's in the 18-wheelers that's pushing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you come to the A, bro, hey, when you pass through, hit me up. Let's go hit that. Listen, I'm in that Jizm. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I can put the 65. I can curl the 65s. I can curl the 65. Right? Yeah. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. First of all, man, thank you for that, King. I personally would say, once you find out what it's worth, that's the best thing you can do. And then let's say it takes off. So now you got to be patient, because as it takes off, I want you to reevaluate it. Let's say it takes off and it runs for like a year. So the first thing we got to do is, since you on here, I know you got the triple beam. So you're going to use the triple beam to give you a price point, right? And remember, I show you how to use that triple beam to get the value. And once we get the value, we do in a Patreon is we get the value price, which is what it's worth. And then we get our traps buy-in. This is the one we'll buy in at. And then we get the floor prices with the load the boat, which is if it hit this price, we'll buy as much as we can. The next thing we want to do is, if it takes off, depending on how far it takes off and how long it takes off, we got to now set two more price points. So we still get the value, because that doesn't change unless it takes off for a year. Now we got to reevaluate it, because now the value should change. But if it doesn't, we want to do is say, okay, let's go back, let's get back on a triple beam, and let's find out where are the two price points we buy in. Don't so much worry about messing your cost basis up, because eventually you're going to have to do that anyway, right? Eventually you got to do that anyway, because it's not going to stay the same price forever. Think about, like, I bought Chipotle at $4.50, $4.25, but then it got up to a $1,900 stock. Well, I bought it again, was at $1,000, right? So my cost basis went up. But watch this. When I bought it at $1,000, it was already worth about $1,300 or $1,400. You feel me? So the value of the stock should change every year, because the stock is doing what? Adding value, adding products, adding services, earning more money, cutting down on debt. These things add value, adding more profit. They add value to a company. And so the company won't stay the same forever. Just like a house. You buy a house, the next year it should be worth more, right? So the value of the assets should change. But what we got to try to do is, we should be able to say, okay, well, if it ran from, let's say if it ran from 50 to 200 in the 3-month time span, well, we got to step back for a second. Or we can say, okay, well, if it came down about, I don't know, $60, $75, are you willing to adjust your cost basis based on that, because you don't want to miss out? Now, we don't want FOMO to be a reason why we buying a stock, right? So I would say, if you could keep up with your valuation, keep evaluating at least once or twice a year, that'll help you find price points for it. I know I said a lot, but I hope that made sense. Great job, King. Let's go, man.
Trap, what's good? This is Mark. Just wanted to know what's your personal take on SoFi. They're about to post their 4th profitable quarter in a row. Just wanted to know your thoughts.
My God, I don't know if you're an ironwork, electrician. Shout out to my people. Jose, this was for the ladies, huh? This one for the ladies, right? You put the fellas in, you hit us with the hard working, I feel okay. That boy is good. Okay. Shout out to Jose thinking slick. Okay, my boy. Okay, I see what Jose doing. This one for the ladies. We call this one 1-800-TRAPPER hotline for the ladies. I got it. We not playing matchmaker though, Jose. Right? We're gonna come out with a show called Trap Love. Trap Love, and we are analyzing their financial compatibility. We not doing that. You gonna get me in trouble. And I'm not saying you're gonna get me in trouble because you gonna get me in trouble because two people gonna get together, and if it don't work, I'm gonna be the reason why it ain't work. Now I'm getting lawsuits. Hell no.
Sign this waiver.
No. All right, let's get to the king, man. First of all, salute you, king. Working kings. I know those hard hats, man, the brown hard hats. I get it. I love it. Rock out with it. I had mine. You know what I'm saying? You flip it to the back. That's when you on that big dog stuff. What I would say is, so far, I'm not really into it like that. But I do know that they have posted their fourth profitable quarter, which is always good. Profitability is always good. I do believe that the fintech space is good. I definitely got punched in the face 2 years ago when I said it. It hasn't panned out the way that I want, but so far it's definitely one that has been standing up. Again, I'm particularly not a big fan of it, but I see the potential in it. And for that, I'm not mad at you, King. Let's go a little further, man.
Hey, Trappin family. Now, I have a question for you. And before I get into my question, let me say this. Trap, I appreciate your transparency, your honesty, and all of the things that you give our community week after week when it comes to your accounts. You show us your ups, you show us your downs, everything in between, and that's why I've stuck around all this time. My question is this. I have family members, and I actually have two 10-year-old twins. I have twins that are 10. So my kids and some of my family members, they want to get started. They want to start investing, but they have smaller accounts, $1,000, $2,500, etc. Would you ever consider starting another account, a small account, $1,000, $2,000, and showing how you would grow that from the beginning, week over week? Let me know in the comments, or let me know if that's a question that you can answer. I look forward to your answer. Thank you. Love you guys.
Good old warm hug. There you go, Jose. Way not to be gender racist. I made it up. It's cold-blooded. First of all, Queen, man, I just want to say thank you for trusting me. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for just, putting your people with us. I'll be honest, nope. I would not start over to start a small account challenge. But here's what you can do. You can literally follow the same thing I do with the recession portfolio buy and hold account, and you can start there. Remember, it's not about how much money you start with. It's about starting. So if somebody got $1,000 to $2,500 to start with, I think you should start them off first and foremost in buy and hold. And so the great way to start that off with is looking at the buy and hold plays that we put in a recession portfolio and saying, okay, you remember what I said? Like first we're gonna get 5 companies, right? And then we say out of these 5, what's the top 3 that we won't have? And out of the top 3, which one is the top 1? We start there. We go with our first 2, and then what did we say do a while back? How many shares we want to own in the top 2 or 3 that we have? Let's say it's 5, right? Okay, cool. But once I get 5 in the first one, once I get 5 in the second one, once I get 5 in the third one, now we got a decision to make. Do we want to add a 4th company, or do we want to say, now that I got 5, 5, and 5, now the goal is 10, 10, and 10. Now the goal is 15, 15, 15, right? And so we say, let's go from there. Cool. Now we start from there. Let's say, okay, now we'll add a 4th company. Bet, right? And then once we get to 5 companies, we build those out. Now, if you want to go to the options market, I would suggest first starting with our buy and hold, at least doing 1 to 3 positions. Why? Because now we can always have some money working for us. We can go 5 companies, 10 companies, 15 companies, 20 companies. Once we get to, shares. Once we get to 20 shares, we know we got 3 companies, that's 20 shares. Now we have 60 shares apiece in that. Right? That's a great position to be in before we even worried about options. We shouldn't even be worried about options until we have a solid foundation on a buy and hold. And I think a lot of people try to skip that part of the game. Like for me, yep, y'all see the recession portfolio, but y'all, I have 2 more other portfolios that I dump money in at all times because that is important for me. I want money that I got investing that doesn't have that kind of risk attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Being up, seeing my account, and you can look at the recession portfolio, right? Look at the buy and hold portfolio. Like that thing be eating away chunks at a time, but in a positive way. I'll be down $200,000-$300,000 in my option portfolio, but I'll be down $1,000 on the buy and hold portfolio, right? Like why? Because that money is working at a full pace, but it's not being declined at because it's buy and hold, right? And I think, yes, the option game is amazing, and it's a way for us to print money. But even for that, you know what I do? I told y'all I take profits from that and put it into that account. So I don't think they should be focused on options. I think you should help them build their portfolios out from buy and hold, starting from anywhere between 1 to 5 companies. But somebody say the options can grow your small account faster. Yep, and then they also kill it too. Right? And what happens when you put your $1,000 in the options account and then the options market eat it? What happens when you put that $2,500 that you wanted to get in the game with into the options account and then the options account eat it? What happens if you put the $1,000 or the $2,500 in and you get it in September and you ain't know September was September? Right? Or what happens when you put it in, you in the Patreon, and you put that $1,000 or $2,500 in the Wingstop play and we up 28,000 and you think we all popping and then the next week we down 81,000 and you like, damn. But Trap ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. I'm not even budget. I'm talking about trying to get $1 million out of so I can do something else with. But you don't put your hot 2,500 in and it's gone. Right? We in about 26 plays right now all together. But out of those 26 plays, guess what? 5 of them are down. What happens if you the person that your first couple, you in one of the 5 plays that's down? And now you like, dang, bruh. How the hell Trap? Here's what you start saying. It's just my luck. I would be in the play that's down. You start saying stuff like that. Now you want to get out the Patreon because you mad at me. You mad at me because out of 26 plays, 5 of them down, and you decided to get in the ones that's down. That's the way the game go. I ain't never once said, somebody say, so are all the plays leaps? You got to understand what a leap option is. Our plays, we in plays right now that expire in January. We in plays right now that expired in February. That's not leap options. We don't just stick to leaps. We play 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months. We don't just stick to leaps. Don't box me in. Right? So I think the number one goal, and I know y'all don't be hearing what I be saying when I say this, but I say this for a reason. Your number one goal should be to put as much money as you can in buy and hold. Here's the blueprint. $1,500 to $2,000 should be in your emergency account. And then you should put as much money as you can in buy and hold, at least in 3 to 5 positions before you even say, I want to play the options game. That should be the goal. And the thing is, we keep rushing to get into the options game. It reminds me of my homies who got in the streets before they learned the rules of the streets. They try to skip positions, and guess what? They got hurt bad. I remember one of my homies got in the street. I'm just give you an idea. I remember one of my homies got in the streets, right? Because he saw us making money, And he was like, dog, like, I see it. But now realizing, dog, like, and I'm not glorifying this or nothing, but bro, I had been in the streets since I was like 10, 11 years old. I started off as a runner. Real talk, running from my mom. Hey, go to the store, get this. I'm going to pay you some money. Hey, go take this, put it behind there, come back. Let me know you did it. I'm going to give you some bread for that. People in my mom, like, my mom would be gone. She had dudes she was cool with. Hey, say, little Leon, hey, take this, go bring it over there. That was how the game was in the 90s. Little young dudes, we used to be little runners. That's why when I used to watch The Wire, and people like Bodie, and I understood them. Mike and them, I understood them. That was me coming up. Until I got enough money, I started scoring 2-for-1s, whole different ball game. Get somebody $10, they give you $20. Get somebody $20, they give you $40. But guess what? I had done went through that. I understood it was like for a user to give you your money like this. And when they give it to you, right, they give it to you, and you get it, you think, you see the 20, but when you give it to you, you realize it's a 20 that's pasted on a $1 bill. You like, damn. Now you furious, right? Oh, it's a 20 that's on some Monopoly money. Or you get a package, it look good, but you realize that the flippers that you got is really peanuts with Orajel on it. Because they know you're going, oh, all right, bet. So many games get played. I remember when I didn't learn how to cook up, my auntie used to cook up for me. And get what? She used to always do this. And I wonder why she always dipping it like this, you heard me? Now I realized she putting her stuff in between her fingers like that. Killing me every time. Hit me for a gram at a time. The 28 grams done turned to 21. I'm like, damn, why it's so short? She like, I don't even know. That's all it is, Neff. I'm like, damn, I know I weighed that thing weighed 28 grams. How I get to 21 grams? So I learned she would hit me with the okie doke every time. She loved it because I ain't even know no better. Every time she do it this to it, every time she do it to the test tube, she would hit me for a half. Every time. I ain't even know. Till late, I said, hey, open your fingers up. I know what I put. I know it. Oh, don't do me that. Man. That's the game. And I remember my partner. I learned, bro, like everybody that been in the street, and I don't mean to do this, but I'm saying this. If you go serve somebody, you never get in the front seat. But that's not a rule that nobody gonna tell you. You know that for being in the game. You never get in the front seat when you're making a deal. Never get in the front seat. It's an unwritten rule. Got in the front seat on his first deal. Got shot 4 times. Jack move. Jack move. First deal. First one. Because he had a cousin that was on. His cousin put him on. Got in the first seat, first deal. He survived. First deal, though. First deal. Why did I say that? You can't skip steps. There's certain things that you learn from just being in the game. Some things you learn, you can't be taught them. You learn them from just being in the game. When we created the Options Masterclass, I promise you, nobody taught me that. It was from me being in the game. That's why I say all the time, like, you ain't gonna find what we have on nobody YouTube unless they done took my course and started teaching it. You know why? Because I break all the rules. None of my rules are, Sean, how long you been trading options for? 4 years. When you hear me teach options, you hear me talk, is that anything you've ever learned? You know why? Because I said, yo, what they teaching in the books, everybody teaching that, but they putting their own sauce on it, which is amazing. I'm like, bro, that don't work for me. And that let me realize the game works. I just got to create a rule book that I created for me. And here's what happened. I realized that day trading wasn't for me. Nothing against day traders. I think day traders are dope as crap. For you to sit there for that 1 hour, I got too much stuff going on. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know if I can sit there and focus that much. My nerves too bad. I'm gonna kick the door in too early. I'm gonna run down on them too early. It looked like the pattern. Oh, that ain't the pattern. Damn. I thought that was a head and shoulders. I thought that was a V-wrap. I thought that was a bull flag. I don't know patterns that good. Indicator, what? But I shout out to the traders. Shout out to the day traders that get it. But guess what I realized? I realized 6 months, 4 months, 8 months, 1 year, that's my range. Swings, deep swings, leaps, that's my range. So now I don't got to learn all the Greeks. All I need to learn about is data, delta, and theta. How much money I make as it move, and how my money move when it's going against me. That's all I need to know. Because that will work with me. But check this out. I love my scalpers. I be like, yo, that's cold-blooded. Trap, I can teach you. Nope, don't even worry about it. It ain't for me, dog. I don't even want to learn it. Because this year alone, as of right now, we done made 2.7 million in the market. That means what I'm doing is working. I remember I asked Sean this one day. I said, listen, let me ask you a question. I said, do you want to be a great day trader or do you want to just learn how to make money? Because if you want to learn how to make money, I got you. If you want to learn how to be a day trader, that ain't my thing. He want to be a day trader. Bet, bro. I'm not mad at you. I just want to make money. God and money. I just want to make money. Man, no, you don't got to teach me. Byron Hart, I don't want to learn. See, it's the thing. I don't got to be a master of all trade. I just get master the one I know. I'm cool. This wave right here is going to get me to 100 million. I just told you I'm about to take $1 million out of there. That ain't for no reason. Again, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, that works for me well. I found a great way to learn how to navigate all of them. Hey, y'all, this one 6 months. Hey, y'all, this one 8 months. Hey, y'all, this one 1 year. We good. My goal was to learn how to make money and help my people make money. My goal wasn't to be the best trader. My goal wasn't to be the best day trader. That's why when somebody say they better than me, I'm like, yeah, you are. Because you focused on being the best trader. I focused on learning how to make money. We ain't the same. Not in a bad way. My idea of it was different. My idea of it was different. Because where I'm from, a hustler gonna hustle. He gonna hustle with a boy popping, the girl popping, the pills popping, the lean popping. He don't got to be the best hustler. He won't know what's in season so he can make money. That's why Mitch say, I love the game. A nigga like me, I love the game. Because he don't care what they selling. He don't care what they buying. He like, I'ma sell it. So for me, I don't gotta be the best trader. Which way help me learn how to make the most money? Oh, this it? Oh, day trading ain't for me? I'm still doing 50-50 over here. Over here, I went from 50-50 to 79% wins. This one I'm at right here, yo. I'm a master this. I'm a master this one. And so that's how the game go, y'all. So I would say that, Queen, I know I went way around, but listen, teach your people, get in that buy and hold game, get 3 to 5 stocks. Look, 1,500, they need to put that money up first, and then we navigate for that, man. Let's go, man. I love y'all, man. Episode, so here it is, man. Episode, shout out to Jason, man. Episode, Jose, somebody on their job better than you, dog. Okay, you confirmed it. Okay. There we go. Episode 57, Building a Trap House for Beginners. Go check that out, beloved. I love it. Jose, we kept 3,000 people in the chat all night, man. We love that. 3-hour show, man. Let's get into it, man. So I think that was our last one. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man. What an amazing night, man. I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. And most importantly, man, I just love that each and every week y'all come in and y'all rock out with us. To me, there's no better feeling than being able to do what you love. And I want y'all to understand the importance of y'all staying in here for 3 hours on a Tuesday. That shows the dedication that you have to the game. And don't underestimate that. I really see y'all growing. I really see y'all evolving. And I'm so proud of y'all. And I promise y'all we only getting better. I'm not just getting better, but y'all getting better. Some of y'all the first ones to get in the market in y'all family. That's major. You the first person in your family to be in the market. That's major. Some of y'all the first ones to trade. That's major. Some of y'all done made y'all first $10,000 in the market. That's major. Y'all first $1,000 in the market. That's major. Your first $100,000 in the market. That's major. And I want to give y'all credit for that. Cause y'all normalizing it and y'all don't think it's that big of a deal. Yo, it is monumental that you are using this market to change your family. Yes, you coming on here listening to me for 3 hours, but you putting in the work. And I want to give y'all credit for that. I want to give you credit for learning it, for some of the parents that come on each and every week, and then they got their kids coming on asking questions. The Shatora, 100%, my guy that should have his 2 lips. That's so phenomenal. Y'all are shifting that. And you think it's normal because you so used to doing it. But if you turn around and look at the people around you, you realize like, dang, I'm really the only person that really doing that around me. And so when you come in each and every week, I see y'all in the chat talking to each other. This your new tribe. And that's what I talked about your tribe. So yeah, we come in, we have fun, and I'm unapologetically gonna always talk about God moving forward. I heard somebody say, man, Trap, the first hour, I come in after. I was like, I ain't tripping. And I heard somebody else say, nah, I need the first hour. Like I be needing the first hour to get me right. God and money, y'all. I will unapologetically talk about it. Because God ain't never tell us to be poor, but he always told us what? Keep him first. And ain't no way in the world God gonna tell us to give us our first, watch this, God ain't gonna never tell us to give him our first fruits if he ain't gonna provide the fruit for us to give. God ain't never gonna tell us to provide the first fruit if he ain't gonna give us the fruit to give. And with that, man, I'm gone. So listen, make sure y'all go to all podcast platforms. Please do this, y'all. We need y'all to help us build, to help us get better, to help us grow the show from an audio perspective, to get us up in that top, 25 again. So y'all go to Apple, y'all go to Spotify, and definitely download as many episodes as you can. It's getting that fall time. Y'all know what y'all need. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's that fall time. Get what you need. Y'all know I'm paying George all this money, making work. You feel me? Also, tomorrow, we are headed to Dallas, y'all. You coming? Ah, my dog. Tomorrow we headed to Dallas. I'm gonna be at the As a Man Think It conference. I'm bringing 8 men with me, including myself. But I would love, if you a trapper and you in this community, I would love for as many of us to show up as possible. Remember what I said, y'all. I'm gonna always talk about God. Tonight we talked about something that was important, and we said your greatest investment is not the information, it's your ability to relinquish control. Because your best play is not in God's playbook. Give God control, y'all. God and money. Because God ain't gonna tell us, give him the first fruit without providing the fruit. Fruitful in all areas of our life, y'all. So I don't mind being a conduit. I don't mind being a conduit for black men, black women, black, white men, white women. It don't matter. Because here's what I know. It says, seek ye first the kingdom of God. Man, the kingdom got some bread in it. You know what I'm talking about? The kingdom got that bread in it. Principles. Wealth principles that we can live by, man. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. 3 hours and 13 minutes tonight, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trap. I'll see y'all next week. I'm out.